Okay. I think this is working. Hold on, chat. Sorry. Um, Jesus. Everything's a bit messy right now because I had to turn off a lot of things. There was like a slight storm that passed nearby, and I had to recalibrate a lot of things, especially because it looked really bad at first. But it's okay now. I'm fine. I'm fine. Man, I love Iris. Yeah, dude, I love Iris too. Okay. Yeah, I brought the donuts. Hi, Billy Donuts. Give me some of those donuts. I need some of those donuts. Hi, Swifto Scythe. Nah, I'm fine. I'm streaming. I'm simulcasting. I'm simulcasting now. So yeah, you know. Bronco Duck. Welcome to the Kick stream. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Did you guys know? I also now simulcast on Kick. Yeah. Very interesting like times we live in now, and you know, it's part of my efforts to try and diversify a lot where I can put on my content. You know, I think this year, like the second half of this year, I have to lock in a little bit, especially because I know I'm shadow banned. Yeah, well, shadow banned to a certain extent. I thought the shadow ban wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. But at the same time, I definitely see it. I definitely see my numbers dropping. I definitely see how even my second channel is affected. I definitely see how my live viewers, my live viewers are not seeing my streams as much compared to like how it was last time. It's a lot of things. Hi Nepal. Hi, saw your recent video. Glad to see you're still going strong. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah. Yeah. Recent video did pretty okay. Not as much as I thought it would be, especially considering the video topic, but not that I care too much, right? Yeah. You can say slurs in one of those sites. Based, dude. Based. I forgot to ask, but what's with all the hologirls kissing? They keep doing it, and I'm no longer sure it's a bit. Oh, you're talking about this. Hold on. Oh, sorry, not this one. You're talking about this, right? Like you're talking about the GG CC crony situation. Yeah, I heard about it. Yeah, we're gonna talk. Do we want to get into that immediately? Maybe we'll get into that immediately. Yeah, maybe we will. Yeah, actually, because when I woke up today, chat. Okay, you have to understand. I woke up at like holy shit! I've been awake for almost 24 hours. Fuck, dude. Shit. I guess I have to fucking... I don't even feel tired, to be fair. To be honest. But to be fair, that's probably because I have like 3... I drank like 3 cups of coffee today. Yeah. But yeah, this was the first thing I woke up to when I opened Twitter. Jesus Christ, Crony is even needier than I thought she was. I thought she was only like that when she was drunk. And I'm like, whoa! I gotta see this! What the fuck happened? Right? So I started to look it up. And then this person says, Gigi telling me about telling about how Crony didn't want to didn't want her to leave to go and brush her teeth and stuff. Just watch the VOD for Gigi's current stream. And look at this, okay? Crony does this thing where, Gigi's side, Crony does this thing where I can tell she's signaling that she is like, no, you should stay here, but that we can all hang out and sleep together. But she doesn't say explicitly, but I can tell. I can read her mind. But I'm like, okay, let's watch it. These women, some of these women are actually fucking gay. Like, they are so gay, chat. You would think that Crony, the fucking... the misandrist that she is, sorry, not misandrist, the misogynist that she is, the full-blown sexist that she is, you would think she would hate women. But no! She loves women, bro. She loves women. Oh, hi, Nepal. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys don't like ads over on the Twitch side of things, you can just go to my Twitch, you can go to my YouTube, or you can go to my, Twitter. I don't put ads in there, and, oh shit, sorry. Yeah, I don't put ads in there, it's just that I can't do anything about the Twitch ads. Twitch literally just forces you to. There's nothing I can do. It's a girl thing. I can understand, well, yeah, it's a girl's thing, yeah, I see that, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, let's watch this clip from Gigi. Crony had a thing for Sally, didn't she? No, not really. That's like... Okay, by the way, I should clarify, right? Hold on. Let me just... Depressed Nosagi. Let me just... I made a short about this recently, okay? I made a short about this recently. This one. why Crony hates women was because she was in a toxic and abusive lesbian relationship with a girl named Sally. True! They had a very bad breakup, but because Crony was so needy and Sally felt bad for her, they stayed friends. Close friends even. Sometimes in ways that seemingly makes Sally uncomfortable based off the strange appearances that she had. Crony hates women because she knows how women, Sally and herself, can be. Me when I spread misinformation. It's misinformation, right? Obviously, I'm shitposting here. But at the same time, you can see why that's such a believable story, right? Like, knowing what we know about Crony, we can see why that's such a believable story. And that's why, like, slander like this gets easily, like, spread around. I remember, by the way, who the hell is Sally? Oh, it's Crony's, like, closest female friend. By the way, I should first preface by saying that I know Crony has said that that's, like, one of her boundaries. I've seen the stream. I was there when she said it live on stream, where she said that that's like one of her boundaries. She doesn't like it when people explicitly say shit like that, right? But you know, I guess to a certain extent, I am like shit posting about it. Maybe I'm breaking her boundary, but you know, I'm not high. Maybe it's cope that I'm doing that, but I just think it's funny, man. It's funny, yeah. So it's like it's just one of those things, yeah. It's crazy how much this girl hates women. But as a shitpost, as a meme, as a joke, obviously. Well, too bad it's the internet. Yep, it is the internet. Yeah, anyway, let's continue watching this clip.
Sandwiches. And then I hung out with Crony. Oh, I think this was the day I saw people talking about it on TL. Is that I did like a little day outing with... No, this was earlier. Actually, this was another time. I was just hanging out with Crony.
You make it explicitly known that you're making it up. Yeah, I have to. In a lot of my streams and in a lot of my shorts, I have to tell people that I'm joking because they're retarded.
The thing that Cece was talking about was another night.
Yeah?
But sometimes we just head into someone's room and then we talk. This time we were in Cece's room.
Okay.
Crony was talking to Cece and it was getting late. And I was sleeping pretty early over these past days. Because long days, going outside and hanging out. And then I was like, well, I'm out of here. But Crony does this thing. She does this thing where I can tell that
she's using women tactics. Oh my god, see, this does not help Crony. She's doing the woman thing where you hint, nudge, but you don't explicitly say it. You just want people to like pick up the hint, right? But you don't want to. You don't. I mean, I guess to be fair, she did say that she does this. Like, if you know Crony, you know that she does this. Yeah.
Signaling that she's like, no, you should stay here so that we can all
hang
out and sleep together. But she doesn't say it explicitly, but I can tell. I can read her mind.
Okay.
But I'm like, I have to brush my teeth, and I have to floss, and I have to do my Invisalign stuff, and I'm gonna shower, and I'm gonna go, guys. Good night. So I go into my room, I do all my night routine, and then I get in my bed, and I'm all comfy, ready to sleep. And then Crony's like, you should come back. She's like messaging me. She's like, do you want to come back? And I'm like, do you want me so bad?
You want me so bad.
She's like, yeah.
Women want Gigi. I don't know. Apparently, there's this phenomenon in Hololive where a lot of people just like Gigi a lot. Like, I think she's just a vibe, you know? Yeah.
You come back, and I'm like, what? What if I make noise while I'm sleeping? It's gonna disrupt Cece's sleep. And then she's like, come back, and I'm like, okay, ask Cece if she's okay with me coming back. And then she's like, Cece says okay. So I went back there.
Okay.
I get in bed. And then Crony's like, this is so awesome. It just reminds me of like when I was sleeping with my parents and you guys are on both sides. I'm like, yep. Good night.
What? Wait, she wants, oh my god, wait. It reminds me when she's sleeping with her parents is like Crony that like, oh my god, what's her home life, right? I mean, I know a little bit about, I mean, based off of the things that Crony tells us about her home life. Doesn't seem like family relation. They love Crony loves her family, but it seems like I'm picking up the hint that there's some sort of turbulence going on there. It seems like not everyone gets along well. But holy shit, dude.
my parents, and you guys are on both sides. I'm like, yep. Good night.
A grown-ass fucking Korean pretty woman saying this shit, I would melt on the spot, to be honest.
And I passed out. Me, one leg sticking out, passing out, and then I kind of woke up briefly in the night. But I don't know. My mind is like, this is.
Wait, no, I have to finish the clip.
This is not my problem. Dissociates. Time to pass out. I woke up in the middle of the night. I think they were talking to each other, and then I just closed my eyes and ignored them. And
Mm-hmm.
And then I woke up and no one was there. Everyone's gone. I'm like, okay.
You should watch CC POV on this too. No, I already pulled it up. Don't worry. Don't worry. I pulled it up already. I haven't seen the clips yet, but you know.
Yeah, I woke up in the day and I'm like, all alone in this room, I guess. And I just got up and I left and I went back to my room.
Uh-huh.
It was morning already. I was getting ready for the day. I think Crony had to go somewhere early, and then you already heard what happened to Cece. And me and Cece were gonna hang out, so I went. I met up with her later after I got ready and showered. I take a really long time to get ready because I'm dilly-dallying.
Okay.
And then Cece's like, just to let you know, it was not my decision. I'm like,
To let Crony in? Okay.
she's talking about how no one was there when I woke up. She's just like, I got kicked out of my own room. And I'm like, lol.
Wait, how?
And then you heard Cece's side of the story. But then when I was hanging out with Crony a couple days later, Crony was like, I made Cece a really good offer. I gave her an offer she couldn't refuse.
Okay, what's the offer?
I enticed her to stay in my room because it was really hot.
Hmm?
And I'm like, that's not how I heard that story.
Dude, something about Crony, man. Oh, I can fix that girl. Holy shit.
She just couldn't resist that offer of sleeping in my all alone because it was really warm and I could tell that Cece was still awake. So
Okay.
I said, "Why don't you take my key and you sleep in my room and then you'll be alone and it'll be really dark and quiet."
Okay, buddy. Okay, Crony. Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm like just passed out.
You can't handle that girl, let's be honest. She has some baggage. She has some baggage. Not gonna lie. I'd still do it though. An honorable attempt still has to be made. Do not fix Crony. She won't be able to have kids.
And then I woke up and no one was there.
Yeah. Okay. Where's the third one?
And then I woke up and no
Some?
one was there.
Some baggage is right. Yeah.
This is happening right beneath my nose as
Uh-huh.
I am sleeping. Really funny, really silly. Now you have Gigi Moody inside of the story of how this happened. And you're gonna have to wait for Crony's side of the story.
I want to hear Crony's side of the story. I don't think she talked about it, right? Because I feel like if she talked about it, I would know. I watch Crony frequently.
But it's so funny because I was in my room ready for bedtime, and then Cece's also like, I went in there and see like the lights were shut off. Cece didn't say anything to me when I came in. Her eyes were closed. And I just got into bed.
Okay. No, I get it.
And then she got kicked out of her bed.
No, I get it. I get it.
I planned it. It was all me. My dastardly plan.
All right, let's watch CC's side of things.
That happened with
Hi. God, every time I look at CC, she's so pretty. Like, I actually, unironically, maybe it's not the most sexy model in Hololive, but it's so pretty. Like CC's so pretty. Do you guys agree? Like
We all have
this is such a pretty model, you know?
Okay, so we all
Can't wait for Crony to gaslight herself her way out of this one. True, and you know what I would do? I would fall right into that shit, hook, line, and sinker. I think Gigi has that power to make everyone she meets comfortable. Yeah, I really don't know what it is. I mean, obviously, okay, I have a confession to make. I don't really watch too much of Gigi. I do like her, but I wouldn't say I'm an avid fan, at least compared to the VTubers that I already watch right now. And I have to make you guys understand, the past like 12 days, oh my god, I've been having so much fucking fun. You know why? Because I actually like instead of like covering drama, instead of talking about shit, I've been working on my videos while having VTuber streams in the background. Like the past 2 weeks, I've never watched so much streams and caught up to so many clips in a while. Holy shit, I've been having so much fun. I was even like I was playing Nikkei. I am playing Nikkei. Like I just started like 2 days ago. And holy shit, playing Nikkei while Crony is yapping in the background, just talking to just watching her VOD, it's like, oh god. Jesus Christ. By the way, Nikkei is a based game. Holy fuck, I'll talk about that later. You just say just because of her hair, Dian? Yeah, I mean, it's her hair, it's her eyes, it's her aesthetic in general. Yeah. And the way she talks really fits how she looks. I think that's why. I think there's a certain appeal that happens to a VTuber if the voice that comes out of that model fits really, really well. You know, like for example, Fauna. When you see Sarah's Fauna's model, you immediately think that she's going to have like a very soft-spoken, very comfy, feely vibe. And Fauna hits that right in the head. Fucking another example, Crony. I'm sorry I'm using Crony as an example, but she is relevant. But like when you see like a big-tittied, fucking all-powerful goddess, and that voice comes out of her mouth, it's like, oh, perfection. Oh, it's so perfect. It's actually so perfect. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right? Spoilers. And then everyone has their own room, except for I guess the Bobos. But everyone has their own room, and we're all staying close. So we're hanging out in the days and the evenings leading up to the concert. And whoa! Senpai and I, we were chatting. And especially in the evenings, we were chatting a lot.
I assume she means Crony?
Some of the other girls as well. And one time she was staying pretty long, and it was really late. And at some point I was like, if you want to, you can, we can just nap together, sleep together. And, it's comfy, it's nice. And then at some point, and I think what happened was, we were, the three of us, Gigi was there as well before, and then Gigi left. And then Whoa, and I were still talking. Don't make it weird, guys. And we were still talking.
Yeah, okay.
And then
I know what she means.
Okay, let's keep hanging. And then Crony was like, oh, but what if Gigi feels excluded? Let's, I think that was her. I don't know. I think that was her idea, and then she invited her as well. And then Gigi is like, yeah, but Cece's a really light sleeper, and what if I'm loud and blah blah blah? What if I, what it's annoying? And then Crony tells me, and I'm like, oh, it's fine. We're not, tomorrow is not a work day. I think this was like in the beginning. Tomorrow we're chill. Okay. And then we all laying there, the three of us. It's a gigantic bed, and we all trying to sleep. And Crony's in the middle, and she's like, wow, this reminds me of when I was younger. And sleeping in the middle of my parents' bed. And
there's something about that statement that gets me, man. Like, there's like the female fantasy of just wanting to sleep between your parents again. Holy shit. There's something about that statement that makes me laugh. I don't know what it is. I think it's a little bit about how like how Crony comedianizes, like how Crony makes fun of her, like, her trauma or something. That's how she copes and shit, right? It's like, holy fuck, yeah.
We chat a little bit, and then everyone goes to bed. Gigi obviously falls asleep immediately, as she does. And then Crony's like moving around the entire time. She's like flapping, and I'm like in the corner, almost falling off the bed because she keeps pushing me.
Okay. Okay. I get the picture now. So, they're sleeping. They're in this like big bed, okay. And Crony invites Gigi to come over just because she wants to make her feel excluded. Based, by the way. Gigi just fucking runs up, or not runs up, but like she just hops into bed, fucking tries to sleep immediately. And Crony is all like a little, all giggity about it and like happy, fucking wriggles around like a fucking worm, right? Maybe I guess she's like that kind of sleeper where like you have to move around, and Cece's the one struggling in the bed, bro. Is fucking dying, crazy. Holy shit! For some reason, that fits their dynamic really well. That fits the personality types really well.
And then I keep like almost falling asleep, and she's moving, and then she like gets out of the blanket, lays on top of the blanket, gets really close to me, so
Okay.
I'm almost falling off. And then I turn to her and I'm like, "Is everything okay?" And she's like, "No, I'm so warm. I'm so warm. I can't sleep. It's too."
That's different. Yo, I can genuinely hear Crony. The way she says that, I can genuinely hear Crony, bro. You know how when Crony raises her voice and she's just like that, she does the whole, "I can't sleep. I don't know why this is happening." Like shit like that. I can hear it, bro. I can hear it. She's actually unironically like this IRL. That's crazy.
Warm. There's too many people here.
You invited the third person, Crony. What do you mean?
If I leave, that's so rude. And I'm like, well, I mean, yeah, but you know, it's better than you not sleeping. You have to sleep. It's fine. No one's gonna be upset at you. She's like, no, I can't do this. Maybe you can go to my.
I can't do this. God, I can fix her. Chat, okay? I can fix her. I have to try, bro. I have to try. Okay, wait. Sorry, I didn't catch that.
She's like, no, I can't do this. Maybe you can go to my room.
Okay. Wait, Crony told Cece to go to her room? Is that what happened?
Because then it's only two people and I can sleep all the way on the edge of the bed. Because Gigi was knocked out, okay? She was sleeping. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I mean, I'm not against that. I like it. It is true. I am a very light sleeper. I don't like sleeping with people in the room. I can't. Like, you know, I did it that night because it was like a bonding experience, not because I like sleeping with people in the room. And then in the middle of the night, it's like 4 a.m. or something.
Okay.
She gives me her key card, and I leave my own room. my own room.
What the fuck is Crony doing? Everything has to. Okay.
Sleep in someone else's room.
That's crazy, dude.
I slept so good. You won't even believe it. Best night sleep ever.
Okay.
It was really nice. Her room was really well temperatured.
Did Crony just use Cece as bait to get Gigi to sleep with her, then kick Cece out? It seems like that's what happened. Yeah. I mean, obviously, maybe that's not how Crony originally thought it would be. I think Crony just wanted like a little, like a three-man sleepover thing happening. But because she couldn't deal with it because it was too hot, and then decided to kick Cece out. That's crazy. Oh my
The whole
god.
bed for myself. I had the blanket and everything.
True, Ransan, true. Dude, based. Dude, Crony is so
But I
based.
just make fun of her for a long time afterwards about it.
Dude, that's so based. That's such a Crony thing to do, to be honest. That's such a Crony thing to do. Too hot or too hot? Sorry, too warm. Yeah, I mean, oh, true. Okay, I know what you mean. I'm picking up what you mean, yeah. Dude, fuck, dude. Based. Based, dude. That's a Miko level NTR? Yeah. Oh, thank you, Olenas Alo. Crony was in Cece's room. Gigi left. Crony asked her to come back, and then Cece asked to take Crony's room while staying with Gigi in Cece's room, and then left. Exactly. That's what happened. It's like anything but like asking people to anything but asking people to stay in to invite. Okay, sorry. Anything but inviting people into your own room, bro. To your own room. Jesus. Hold on, I gotta see if Crony said something about this. A crony has to address the allegations, okay? She has to address the allegations. There's no way. There's just no way she can get out of this. Oh, obviously her last stream was fucking before the what's it called? Before the concert. Does she have a schedule on? Wait. Let me see. Crony. She has to address the allegations, dude. This is drama. This is absolutely fucking drama. What the fuck? Here we go. Yo, she almost has 1 million followers? That's crazy. Did she agree? She did not address the allegations. Alright, well, I mean, we're gonna have to wait for it then. She did a Twitter space a while ago. Oh, you're talking about the, I mean, it was clipped. I saw the clip of that, Angel B. I think that's what you're referring to at least. Oh, hey, that's my video. Yeah, I think that was, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about, yeah. God, that's insane. Oh, is it? I think this was it. Hold on. She's with Gigi right now? Dude, you make it sound like she died. It's like she's in heaven now or something. Maybe Crony's resting and staying off social media? I mean, you know, she can take however long she likes, yeah. You're talking, Angel B, you're talking about this one, right? Yeah, I mean, I saw this. If you're talking about this one, yeah. I mean, I don't know if this was the Twitter space though. I don't think it is. I don't think it was, rather. Yeah. Like all the drawings? What do you mean? Hold on. Clip? She said not clipping. Oh, so it's not this one then. So it's not that one. Okay, gotcha. I guess, fuck, I'd have to find an archive for that. I mean, to be fair, if it's not something that concerns the audience or it doesn't concern, Cover Corp, or it doesn't concern, like it doesn't concern problems that would, like, impact her relationship with other people and her relationship with Cover Corp, I don't think I have to know about it, right? Like, I'm not that parasocial. It is like a personal problem. I'd have to hope. I can only really hope that I can really only hope that she's okay with it. Yeah. 1 hour ago? Oh shit! Like 1 hour ago from now, Angel B. Fuck! I didn't watch it then. I missed it then. Yeah. What happened to Trash Taste? Maybe Hololives are tired from the concert. I mean, yeah, they have to, right? Like, yeah, they are. Especially for Kiara and Callie. Holy shit, Kiara having an immediate goddamn her own concert afterwards. Oh boy. With Amelia Watson? Oh boy, bro is grinding. Oh, okay, an hour ago. Gotcha. I actually genuinely missed it. I didn't see it. I mean, if she wanted it to be private, we'll have to respect that. Anyway, let's go to the Trash Taste situation then. Hold on. So this is the drama with Trash Taste, okay, chat? These are the dramas with this is the drama with Trash Taste. CDog VA hit the nail on the head of why people are so scared to like problematic media. We'll see why this has become a bit of a drama later. As you can see, it has like 2 million views, so it's gotten like kinda semi-viral. Oh hey, that's me. And let's see what CDog VA said.
Modern young people and audiences, well, older people too, have been like, they're like not brainwashed, but like fucking coached into like seeing things that are problematic and thinking like, what is this?
Yeah.
This is not a reflection of me or my character. It's like, bro, you played a game. It's like, if I played Sino Uta, doesn't mean I'm a fan. I'm a #1 like stan of.
You know what kind of people usually does this? Hoodweebs. Oh, let me pause the video. Sorry for commenting on it immediately, okay? What are hoodweebs? Well, I'll let Google decide. That's not exactly what, This was not. Hold on. I'm so sorry. Did I just intentionally commit racism? This was not what. Sorry. This was not like. Yeah. Okay. There we go. How do I want to say this? When I saw what hoodweebs are, when somebody described hoodweeb to me, they are basically like popular only animes, like new F word, new friends. Like they're new friends who just watched anime, especially during the COVID pandemic. They really only watch the popular shows. They're not really into anime and Japanese culture, so to speak. They just like what they like and thinks that anything beyond like the popular stuff or the surface level stuff is problematic, right? Like there's a lot of shit that there's a lot of people complaining about Mushoku Tensei, complaining about Sayano Uta as fucking Connor described. Like shit like that, right? Yeah, tourists. No, basically, yeah. There's a bit of a difference between tourists and hoodweebs, being that tourists are genuinely fucking problematic, and hoodweebs can just be people that are new and really only likes the newer stuff. They're not necessarily I think hoodweebs are more inclined to be open to accepting some norm, some cultural stuff from anime if they decide to look a little deeper, right? Yeah, yeah. So anyway, sorry, let's continue. So
Uta, I love everything about it. It's like
Yeah.
I experienced the story that was on offer,
Yeah.
and I think people are afraid to jump or be seen playing games like this because they're like, "You're." It's like, bro.
true, that does happen. That does happen. Like God, I don't want to use Mushoku Tensei a lot, but that's like the current recent topic. That's the current trending topic that's going on recently because I think a new season just came out, especially with Eris being out. A lot of people are denouncing the fact that he is like a fucking adult person in an adult person in a female adult person in a like younger body. There's a power dynamic or some bullshit going on there. And I when I look at that kind of discussion, not gonna lie, I said, what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? Holy shit, why are we applying this kind of fucking logic to anime? So like I guess every regression anime is like problematic now. Even the ones that are villainous fucking you know how there's a lot of villainous regression type manhwas and shit like that, right? I guess those are problematic now. Every reincarnation stuff is problematic now. What are problematic now? Any fantasy tropes that involve actual what's it called? Race thingamajigs is problematic now. A lot of things that don't align with certain political leanings are problematic now. Yeah. And you know what they fucking do? They think that they have like this sort of fucking authority or power to change how anime producers and studios fucking create them. Right? And that pisses me off. Cause one, it's like if you do not understand the cultural context of where this anime came from, where this media came from, if you do not understand that this is just fiction, why are you consuming it? Are we retarded? I'm so sorry. That's like holy shit. You guys are fucking stupid. I am so sorry. The word problematic is just mushy nonsense, regardless of politics. I think so too. I have a general blanket statement where I have a general blanket belief where if it's fiction, who cares? Right? If there's grape in fiction, who cares? It's like shit like that. I don't care, dude. I don't care. Who cares? People be complaining about TT for what any minor thing aside from Hassan. I ignore most drama that happens with them. I think that's just what happens when you became like mainstream because like in the anime side of things, right? Trash taste kind of became the it has been the preeminent mainstream anime topic or anime podcast in a while now. So obviously anything and everything that they'll say will have like a bit of an effect to every medium, or at least will every medium or every subculture of anime, regardless of which fandom you belong to, will always hear about it or will find something problematic about them to complain about. Like for example, like Giguk's Fate video. I remember a lot of Fate fans were very angry about this Fate video. I actually genuinely liked it. I liked it. Yeah. When you hear someone talk about aura farming, you know you are dealing with a hoodweeb normie. Okay, to be fair, I like the word aura farm. Like, aura farm is such a fucking shitpost word now that I unironically use it. It's part of my vocabulary now. Yeah. Trash Taste got me into Mori, which got me into Hollow, then VTubers as a whole, but I don't agree with them 90% of the time. Oh, I don't either. There's a lot of things I see about Trash Taste that I don't like / agree with, but I don't really, but I'm not enraged about a lot of the things that they say because I understand that, how do I want to say this? I understand that all the three people in Trash Taste are their own separate characters, and if you've watched a lot of Trash Taste, you will know that they actually even fundamentally disagree with each other amongst from certain things. If you ask me which person I agree the most on, it would be Gigok, and at the same time, because I like Gigok the best, I also think Gigok is the most based. I think Gigok is the most in tune with anime culture, and he's the most open to it as well. Yeah.
That is not even remotely close to the truth. And when you boil down conversations like that of discussing media like this, you are absolutely robbing any nuance in any way to discuss.
True, that is true. So the reason why people are angry about this is like, it's even in the first comment over here. Coming from the same dude that thinks you are a pedo for liking lollies. And the person over here, Nero Tsumi, hi. I don't know, bro says, he's never said this and is aware that Joey and Gigok are lolicons and is close friends with them. He does consider it weird though and pokes fun at it. So that's basically, I think this is like the core of the reason why people are angry at Trash Taste. It's because Connor is complaining about this, but at the same time, they think Connor is part of the problem. Right? Because I have seen it. If you've been tuning into the stream quite a while ago, we have seen that Connor is Connor frequently bitches and whines about it. You know? So yeah, you can even see the memes here. It's ironic, blah 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 blah. We can even remember that he actually got booted from the Blue Archive sponsorship a while ago, especially because I remember Connor bitching about Blue Archive and thinking that shit was weird. He was like throwing shit at Garnt for it, among many other places. It's like, yeah. But there's that's why people are not happy with like Trash Taste and Connor about this. It's basically the correct message spoken by the wrong person. Basically, Connor sucks, but he's overrated. I don't necessarily dislike Connor. I know a lot of people hate Connor. But I'm able to differ. I'm able to separate what he says versus like how he presents himself. Oh, sorry. How do I want to say this? I don't really care about Connor's opinion. That's all. How do I want to say this? I don't say that in a bad way, by the way. I'm not trying to say this to cushion my words and make myself seem more friendly or it's generally how I feel. I don't put a lot of stock into what Connor says because Connor is exactly the type of person that, how do I want to say this? There's just a lot of things that I fundamentally disagree about with Connor and the way he engages with media. I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. It's just that, you know, there's just the way that he consumes media is not the type I consume it. So to me, there's no, to me, when you are not a person that's like similar to like, you are the type of person that has nothing to contribute or is not productive to the way I view things, and you are not able to articulate it, or maybe like it's just there's no productivity in listening to you or whatever, then I don't really take you seriously, or I don't really listen to you. There's a pros and cons to that. The pro is that I'm not really gonna listen to you. We can still be friends. We can disagree and still be friends. I'm just not gonna put a lot of I'm not just gonna put a lot of weight into what the things that you're saying, because you and I think about certain things differently, and there's no. I don't want to have an argument or a debate whenever something goes up, something like that, right? And the con is exactly the same thing. I'm not gonna fucking listen to you. You know what I mean? Yeah. I like Connor because he's willing to participate if let to be, but he's pretty firm in being a normie. Yeah, I think that's okay, thank you, Cookie. I think that's exactly why I don't really listen to Connor that much. It's because he's a normie. Agree to disagree. Exactly. Yeah, it's because he's a normie, right? the way he consumes media and anime and like degen content, like the more nerdy stuff in the internet, is not the same way I do. So if I am confident that I know and can appreciate more about the things that he doesn't like, why would I listen to the things that he is saying? There's no reason to, right? Whereas if I also said he was a warning. Oh, sorry, I was looking at chat. Sorry, Chris. I was looking at chat when you said that. But yeah, whereas if Garnt says something that I fundamentally disagree with, that I pay attention a little bit more. Well, not a little bit more, a lot more. Because I know that Garnt is just as much as a nerd as I am. So the things that he has to say, I put a lot of stake into. And the reason why I say that is, the reason why I'm saying all of this, by the way, is just to like roundabout explain why I don't really hate Connor, but also why I don't pay attention to him. Yeah. I like his gaming content though. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's fine. Like I said, I don't really hate Connor. I'm very neutral. I'm very neutral about him in every sense of the word. I guess maybe in terms of opinions, it's Joey that I kind of don't like. I feel like Joey is okay, how do I want to say this? It's not that I dislike Joey, but you will not catch me taking Joey any bit seriously than Connor, right? Like, you know, whenever Joey talks about anime or something, it's like, whatever. I mean, I know he's the anime man. He's been into the industry, he's researched his shit, he's closer to the culture a lot more than I am. Between who is the bigger nerd, me and Joey, I would say it's probably Joey, right? But if you ask me who knows more about the culture, me or Joey, I would say it's Joey. But like something about him, man, like there's just I don't like listening to him. I think he's a bit contrarian. I don't know if he has an opinion. I don't know if he's genuine about the opinions that he says, but he frequently goes back on it. He doesn't really. I always find him usually like talking out of his ass or like flat out lying about certain things. I find him engaging with things in a not so genuine way. That's why I can't really take him seriously. Is that the Aussie? Yeah, it's the Aussie. You and Gigak both obsessed over domestic Kanojo and Scum Swish. Yo, so Ransan, that's the thing, right? Like, I actually discovered Domestic Girlfriend way before Garnt made his video. Okay, maybe not way before, like a couple months before Garnt made his video. So when I saw that fucking video, I said, holy shit, you are my brother. Holy fuck. Yeah. And then when he talked about Scum Swish, did he just, I think he made a Scum Swish video recently, right? Did he? I think he did. Was it recent? I don't remember if it's recent or not. Oh, this one? Dude, you damn well know I fucking watched this. Because it's like, I love Scum Swish. This shit is fucking garbage and I love it. Yeah, we're very similar. Gart and I are very similar, yeah, in terms of tastes. Joey is up his own ass, but so am I. Like myself, I appreciate the awareness mildly. Yeah. He very much has a connoisseur energy that can rub people the wrong way, and he an asshole type way. Oh, I can see that. No, I agree with that. I can see that. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, but that's basically the reason why people are not liking trash taste steak. What is this? Wish he would have felt the same when he got backlash from racist chuds in his fandom after he hung out with Hassan. He threw Hassan under the bus and called his humanitarian political efforts a shit show. Okay, let's not. Okay. Let's not pretend. Okay, Tamachi, I don't know you, bro. I don't know this person. But let's not pretend that Hassan's humanitarian / political efforts is not a shit show, because it is. Hassan is based off of the cursory research I've done on the guy just to understand context for video reasons. It's like, bro, he's not a good person. Let's be real here. Yeah. Any tubers weighing in on fear of problematic media is like getting fitness from fat people. I mean, there's a certain credibility that they have because they've been in the culture for a while now. Yeah, I mean, I think like, here's the thing. I definitely think that there is a pipeline for a lot of AniTubers and content creators who does, you know, when they get a more mainstream audience, they have to sanitize themselves. They find themselves, whether they realize it or not, pivoting to the more mainstream opinion, because either that's the safest, or maybe they don't want to get called out, or maybe sponsors or the people that they're working with now don't really vibe with a lot of that stuff, and they don't want to lose a lot of the grounds that they have with those people, right? Like there's a lot of things. Like for example, if you're a piracy kind of guy, if you used to advocate for anime piracy kind of guy, but then all of a sudden fucking Kadokawa decides to sponsor you, and they say something along the lines of, hey, I don't like how you advocate for piracy, stop saying it and retract what you said, you might be inclined to do that. You know what I mean, chat? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not above that. Like, for example, how do I want to say this? What's a big sponsor? What's enough to get me to... If Miji Sanji, okay, let's use a very extreme example. If Miji Sanji, chat, the fucking company decides to give me $100,000 and gives me like a 2-year contract where I don't talk about them, or if I am forced to talk about their drama, I will be honest about it, but I am forced to cushion my words, I would probably take it. You know what I mean? I would probably take it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not above that. It's just an inherent human condition. Like, I don't know specifically for Trash Taste. Maybe it's a bit of everything, right? Like maybe it's the sponsors that they've worked with telling them to not, telling them to stop saying shit. Maybe it's a little bit of their audience, especially Connor. Maybe Connor is a little bit more audience captured than others. X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? I mean, Kadokawa is not available everywhere. No, I mean, Kadokawa earns... I think Kadokawa earns Crunchyroll. Yeah. Everything that Kadokawa earns. Kadokawa subsidiaries. Yeah. Oh shit, From Software? Oh my god. Yeah, exactly. Dude, imagine if I get a fucking... imagine if... I mean, they have, right? They should have gotten like a FromSoft game somewhere, right? Yeah, no. Yeah, of course. Most YouTubers have fallen down that path due to sponsors. They now say the same thing. Yeah, no, unfortunately, like, you know, I get it. I know a lot of people don't like that because it makes them look like sellouts. But I can see why they do it. I don't agree with it. I feel like there are surely there are things you don't have to say, right? Like I think like when you get into a situation like that, don't say anything. Right? Like cuz it happens a lot. Like when, for example, let's use the example that I used earlier. When you are sponsored by Kadokawa or Crunchyroll or something, right? And they tell you to stop supporting piracy, you don't and like a video that you made 2 years ago, you said go pirate, guys. You don't have to like talk down what, or like destroy what you fucking said 2 years ago. You don't have to come up with the next video and add like a 5-minute tangent saying piracy is bad. You can just choose to shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like you can just choose to shut the surely there are ways to it, right? Like I'm pretty sure, or at least, I mean, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure Kadokawa isn't gonna force these fucking people to say to say that piracy is bad. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I have no idea. But yeah. I didn't know you were drinking Jack Daniels. I don't drink anymore. Why is it holding a booza? What's a booza? We Filipinos need that money. I would, should. Jude, you know, Ranza, okay, how much is 100k USD to PHP? Oh wow, I wouldn't work for 3 years. 5 years even. You know how much money this is worth, chat? 100 grand is like 5 to 7 years worth of money in PH. I wouldn't have to work. Fuck me, dude. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's why a lot of people are angry at like Connor here. It's basically like right message, wrong person. If Garnt said that, maybe it would be a lot more acceptable. Maybe the drama wouldn't have that. Excuse me. Oh fuck. I'm drinking coffee right now. Content creators should put on their contracts that the sponsor won't affect their opinions or something like that. I know, I agree. But ultimately, I think it also depends on how much because like for example, right? I'm not sure this is how Trash Taste operates, but they're owned, not owned, but they're managed by Geeks Plus. I'm pretty sure the person that like sees the contracts and drafts it and talks about it at length with the people they're sponsoring with is Geeks Plus and not necessarily them. Like that's what Geeks Plus is for. Yeah. So a nothing burger. Add it to the pile of like trash taste hate these days, I suppose. Yeah. So Nusagi, if EA give you $1 million USD, if Greg D, if EA give me $1 million, I would never work a single day in my life ever again. I would commit to my I would commit to my film job. Sorry, not job. I would commit to my story writing fucking dreams and not work anymore. That's what I would do. Yeah. Some sponsors want you to glaze them, otherwise they won't pay you, so choose carefully. But basically. Yeah, basically. So yeah, that's the whole drama with trash taste. Do I think it's a big deal? I mean, me personally, the message is right. I ultimately agree with Connor. I think there are a lot of fucking stupidos who overanalyze or who inject real world beliefs into settings where those beliefs wouldn't make sense. Like, I even see a lot of people actually shitting on Mushoku Tensei for glorifying polyamory or something. It's like, what the fuck are we doing here? You know, like, what the fuck are we doing here? Are we retarded? Are we retarded? You know what I mean? It's like, god damn. Yeah. Huh, what? Yeah, no, I see that. I saw that a lot. Obviously, the whole Rudius is a pedophile jokes are not jokes, because a lot of them actually say that with their chest out. A lot of the Rudius is a pedophile statement is the one that's currently trending, but there's a lot of people finding on reasons to not like Mushoku Tensei. Polyamory, pedophilia, how grooming. The recent one that I saw earlier too was that how Paul did not love his wife, and I'm like, what the fuck are we talking about? What are we talking about? Jesus. The only thing that bugged me with Garnt is that he started floundering around when he wanted to praise Black Lagoon because the series had much more flowery language, but that's kind of nothing. I don't know which instance that is. Yeah. If you became rich, you'd abandon us? No, because I think I told you guys, YouTube is not the job for me. When I said I wouldn't work a single day in my life, it's like I wouldn't find any more work. I'd probably still do YouTube, right? Because ultimately, in life, it's the things that you do with your time than the result of your time that makes it worth it, right? So it's like, you know, YouTube job is a fulfilling thing for me. Like, I have fun. I fuck with it. That's why I'm still here. And I'd still probably be a YouTube. But, and heck, you'd probably have even more videos because I'd be hiring people full-time and some shit. Yeah. I first noticed that he's saying about Game of Thrones. Oh, fuck, dude, I hate that. I hate that. If media has problematic thing that happened, even if it's like addressed in a way that's problematic, even if it's portrayed in the show, given context in the show, it's problematic. It shouldn't be bad. Any bad thing shouldn't be seen in a show like this. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? What, we wanna kiddie free all our fucking shows now? You belong in the 3rd grade or some bullshit? Holy crap. Yeah. Fuck, dude. That makes me angry. It really does. Like, you have to understand, I'm very passionate about these sorts of topics because I mean, obviously, I think a lot of us are in the chat right now because we grew up with these. Right, we grew up with these, and I think we have like the mental capability to separate our fiction from our reality, and we're not retards. A contract clause that says I'm allowed to give my real opinions is effectively useless because it's human nature to self-censor if you want to keep our sponsors. Basically, yeah, basically. Video games cause crime kind of argument. True. Rudius in the novel is is worse than people accused him to be? Whoa, I'd like to see that. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's the entire fucking drama for you. Tough to take him seriously when he acts like this about Sagiri. Oh, I remember this.
Shout out Eromanga Sensei, just for Gaunt.
Dude, by the way, I did not enjoy Eromanga Sensei as much as I enjoyed, what's it called? Sorry, I did not enjoy Eromanga Sensei as much as I enjoyed Ureimo and Yusuga no Sora. I did not. I felt like it was very redundant. I felt like it played up to the tropes. And it was her stepsister! It wasn't even the real sister! It was bad! I didn't like it!
Everybody, round of applause.
Well done, Joey. Well done. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Joey.
Are we going to prison?
Even though I saw about 10 Eromanga Sensei figures along the way.
Yeah, that's basically like, this is basically, I think, the clip that got popular like a couple of years ago. Where people were shitting on this and it was like almost screaming. Well, I don't remember if it was screaming or not, but it was basically shitting on Garnt here, I think, yeah. How did Oriimo end it anyway? Did he marry his sister? He kissed his sister. Yeah, if I remember correctly, the final episode was that they did a little marrying role play and they actually did kiss. But I don't know if they actually kissed or not. I'm not a manga reader. One of my greatest flaw as a media consumer is that I don't consume manga. I read books, but I can't consume manga. Like, there's just some fucking lock in my head that tells me, no, I don't want to read the manga. I want it animated. And it's because I think I'm an audio visual person. When I want to consume scenes, like action scenes, for example, I have to either be fucking reading it, so I can imagine it myself, or if I'm not reading it, I have to see fucking music, sound effects, like actual full-blown choreography, right? Like it's one way or another for me. I can't read manga. Yeah, I can't. Men can't read. Now it's true. I can't read shit.
I'm okay not seeing the figure. You know,
You sure?
There's like a child's playmat there. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I'll bring it up. I'll bring it out. Don't worry.
The fuck is that?
I think it's supposed to symbolize Sagiri's like bed, right?
What happens in this anime? Why is it?
Yeah, you can only imagine what comments that Connor would be saying if he was playing Blue Archive, right? Yeah, I get the reference. Sorry, I get the pushback. It's why I largely agree that yeah, Blue Archive. I think the people that Blue Archive hired specifically, I think it was just Connor. I think Iron Mouse actually does love Blue Archive. Zentraya, I think, loved Blue Archive. I think it was Connor most people had issues with. Yeah. Yandere route. Wait, I vaguely remember a route where sorry, I don't know if it was a route. I don't know if it was a doujin or not, but I vaguely remember material about Orimo where like they were adults or something. And fucking and Orimo did something that caused her to get kicked out. I don't know if that was official or not. Yeah, the streamer is a non-manga reader because he cannot rotate the app. True. I will accept all criticisms for that. I just can't, like, you know, for example, I just recently, well, not recently, a couple months ago, we just watched like the season finale of Jujutsu Kaisen season 3, right? And it was peak. It was awesome. Every brain in my every neuron in my brain was telling me to read the manga because apparently everybody was glazing fucking Gojo and Sukuna's like battle, right? Apparently it's like literally one of the greatest fight in the entirety of anime and manga, in the entirety of the fucking industry. You know what I did? I opened up my phone, tapped twice, stopped reading. Because that's just who I am, I guess. Manga is just not for me. Manga's just not for me, bro. Yeah. That's why I can really only hope for fucking... And I know, by the way, I know that I'm missing out on a lot of peak material because I'm unable to consume manga. Like, I am. You have to understand that I know I am. Yeah. It's why I want to overcome it. I struggle to. I'm like that fucking chain smoker cat, you know? My will is weak. I can't do it. Yeah. Yeah. I just like moving things, you know. It's the same way in my porn. Like I can't like for porn, like for like hentai, I can't jack off to pictures. I have to see them moving. You know, that's why I personally can't jack off to nudes. I can't jack off to like lewd art of like my favorite characters in Rule 34, blah blah blah. No, I can't jack off to them. No, I have to see them moving, bro. Yeah. Oh, I also love audiobooks. Yeah, I do consume audiobooks though. I don't know what it is with my brain. I guess I'm just built different. Oh. Speaking of problematic shit, because we're in the topic. Because we're in the topic of like media in anime, right? And like debates among this shit. Okay? Look at this shit. Tweet has 7 million views. And it says, a girl's canon event is having a male friend fall in love with you and suddenly wondering if he was ever truly in your friend in the first place. I'm like, ooh, okay, I know a lot of girls that has told me about this sort of problem exactly. Let's listen to it. Hold on. Let me do that. Okay, let me do that. Yeah, okay.
いつも楽しくて、きっとヨウタも同じ気持ちでいてくれて、お互いにとって同じ温かさの居場所。
Okay.
対等な友達。
Okay.
だったらよかったのに。
Okay.
もし私が女じゃなかったら、
Okay.
恋愛対象じゃなかったら。 今と同じくらい仲良くなれてた。あんなに優しくしてくれた。私はヨウタにとって女でもなく恋愛対象でもなく
Okay.
友達として価値ある人間でいたかった。
Okay, so that's the clip, right? Like that's the clip. Okay? Basically the girl is in a bit of a strut because I guess it's like an act of betrayal, or it makes the girl question the sincerity or the unmaliciousness of a guy when he's befriending the girl. Because what if bro wasn't a girl? Would he have remained friends in the same way or blah blah blah? And the reason why that's popular is because it's become a little bit of a man versus girl thing. Because girls see it as like what this person said, a canon event where a lot of girls go through it and know exactly how this feels, but then a lot of guys pushing back and is questioning that like mindset. Because look at this, okay? Let's look at even the retweets. Oh shit, possum reviews? Really? Whoa! He was the last person that I saw would talk about this. But anyway, why are women so repulsed by the idea of a man they know and trust falling in love with them? The dude knows you and decided none of your flaws are deal breakers, and now he wants to spend his life with you. Why is that a bad thing? How is that in any sense a betrayal? Okay. Oh, this person has 2.4 million fucking views on his shit. Let's see this. A boys' canon event is having a girl space friend who every time you look at her your world brightens. Where seeing her in class is the best part of your day, where the sound of her voice and laugh echo throughout your brain. This friend who you see as so perfect and beautiful then signals for years that she may feel the same about you. Sometimes it's the way that she hugs you, the way she may rest on your head, on your neck, or the way she look at your eyes. This will go on for years, and then one day you'll finally give into the agony and simply tell her how you feel, and she'll fucking hate you for the rest of your life. So it seems like it's a bit of a gender thing. Like both sides of the aisle are saying two opposing things. It's crazy. One would even say it's insane. And look, it's basically the same people. It's basically the same sentiment being parroted over and over again. Guy becomes friends with a girl with no ulterior motives. Over time, the friendship grows really strong. The guy ends up falling in love. For some reason, they treat it as like the guy's evil plan because they assume he just wanted to hook up. You can't win with this situation. Whoa. Oh, thank you, Shorty. Reversal thought process. Hardcore friend zone. Oh, true. You wrote that as if it was like some fucking curse technique. That's crazy. Wait a minute. Don't I know this person? We've talked about this person, right? Oh, I remember now. You're the person that like said that you stopped supporting Gargura or something. You're that person. Whoa, nice to see you again. Fancy I see you here. It's a little weird to me how almost every guy I know loves the idea of childhood friend to girlfriend, but seemingly women are repulsed by that. I wonder why. Yeah, I wonder why. Like, this guy posits it as a genuine thing, by the way. I think this is a genuine question, but I wonder why. Why is that? That is a very curious problem. Yeah. By the way, I also do love the childhood friend to girlfriend thing, cause it's a lot of psychological reasons why we love the childhood friend. You know, there's the comfort of like okay, I can't explain it right now, but like there's like 3 reasons piled on top of each other why people like that. Yeah, it's like the you know how you have a preference when they are the first, right? Okay, imagine this. Okay, you're in your school. You're new. You go around, fucking talk to everybody, and the first person that engages with you, takes you around and gives you a tour, has a full conversation with you and helps you out with your assignments. Those people are usually more special to you, or at least has some degree of like seniority over everyone else that will precede you. Even if you have a girlfriend or like an even closer friend that you will have later on down the line, some part of you will be attached to that first person. Okay? That does exist. And another example of that is that I think a lot of people love childhood, like especially when it's a person that the familiarity aspect of it. You know, it's human nature to want to be it's human nature to be more comfortable with the familiar and with the old rather than something that may be new and or unpredictable. Yeah. Because there are women out there that want friends, but guys take it as a potential love interest. You give the straightest, I just want to be friends, and the guy will not take it. I think yeah. I think there's a more nuanced approach to this. I think like this is a gender war. This 7 million fucking thread has become a bit of a gender war, but I think there's a more nuanced way to talk about this. Okay, let me pull out my notepad. How are people still watching high school based anime? Because the main topic or the setting where a lot of people want to establish or talk about, like, you know, adulthood or power stuff, or even the main demographic are like high schoolers or people that are in high school settings. Yeah, and it's in Japan. They romanticize high school. Other countries like in the West may not romanticize high school, may not like high school, but in Eastern countries they have a bit more emphasis on it. Yeah, it's a time without that much responsibility. Anyway, what I was talking about earlier, the whole, let me type it down. Men versus men, women. Guy confesses while they are friends with girl for a long time. Okay. There are 2 ways to talk about this. There is one, people who already like the girl, and 2, people who develop feelings for the girl. Okay? Many men want a life partner who's their best friend. If she's already your best friend, half of the work is already done. True! I'm gonna get into that mildly. Yeah, no, exactly. You summarized it well for me, but let me try to break it down. Right? There are people who already likes a girl when they approach you. Right? Like, if you were a girl, they already like you, they have a crush on you, and is actively befriending you to be nice just so they can confess properly later on in the future. There are men that are like that. There are men who try to approach a woman that is their love interest like that. And on the other hand, there are also men who befriend you because they genuinely see you as a good friend, but then they slowly develop feelings as the friendship develops, and it's actually, in my opinion, the ideal way to grow a relationship, because at that point, right, like what Possum Review says, at that point you don't really like the person for superficial reasons. At that point, I would assume that if you were friends with the opposite sex for longer than, say, 2 to 3 years, you would get a feel for their personality quirks and flaws, and I would assume that if you fell in love with that person somewhere along the line, you decided that those flaws are worth tanking to be with them. They are your best friend. all their flaws, all their like intricacies and everything about them are something you can accept and something that you will love regardless. And I think that's a very beautiful thing, right? And this category of guys, this one at least, the first one, this category of guys, I can see why women might feel betrayed because of this. Because if you realize that a guy has liked you this whole time, ever since before even that they formed a friendship with you, that puts into question every single interaction that they did with you, right? Like, did they help you move because they wanted to get under your pants? Did they help you with this because they actually felt a rapport with you? Was he there for you during your breakup with your boyfriend to genuinely just be there for your friends, or did he want to take advantage of you while you were in a bad spot? Like, there are multiple situations where I think it's valid if it's weird. And there are signs. I know a lot of women who have lamented this fact, actually. There's nothing necessarily wrong with it, in my opinion, but I can see, again, why it's, quote, weird to women, right? Like, it makes the dynamic weird because they immediately had intentions to try and get you rather than naturally developing these feelings. And the second one, this is more okay. I don't see why this is an issue. I think it's way more important to address how a confession is made rather than whether or not it is. You can't, like, at the same time though, like when you confess to a girl in both of these instances, you have to also like plan it. Not plan it, sorry. You have to be careful with it. You can't and shouldn't jump scare a woman by leading them on a window, an empty balcony in the middle of an empty building or your apartment, and then pop the confession there, right? Right? You can't, if both of you have a cafe date or a camping trip, don't do it there unless you know that she likes you too. But even if she likes you too, there's a chance that she might have actually just seen that as a genuine friendship, right? You shouldn't confess to a girl if you're drunk on a party when you're all alone in a room. Like, don't corner or put a girl in a situation that she won't have any space for herself, especially when you don't know how she feels about it. And I think this case works regardless of the situation, right? That doesn't work in the West, by the way. I mean, it depends, in my opinion, right? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I'm just talking about it from like where I stand, because I think there are acceptable ways or like acceptable context where you can pop a confession in these sorts of situations. But in any situation, you should not put the girl or the guy in a spot where they can't run away or where they can't have space. Yeah. Anyway, I think it's important to react to a situation accordingly and identify which situation you are in as a guy and a girl. Like, if you're a girl and suddenly your friend of 5 years suddenly confesses to you, well, you gotta identify whether or not he picked it up along the way or if he liked you from the start. Like, you have to realize, chat, guys can be friends with girls without developing feelings with. Yeah, treat them like cats. They don't like to be forced. They don't like to be cornered unless they 100% let you know they like you romantically. I would say so. Yeah, I would say so. You have to, do you guys remember when I told you about my best friend in high school? My best friend in high school that was like the prettiest girl in my entire fucking class. And she and I have like formed a codependent relationship with. Like, we did. Like, that girl and I, oh my god, we're not like close friends anymore. We just went our separate ways. Like, we grew distant. But like the entirety of high school, from 8th grade to 10th grade, bro, we were like inseparable. I think to a certain extent, our relationship was not healthy. We were each other's person every single fucking time. No romantic relationship there. We weren't a thing, no romantic feelings for each other whatsoever. And my roommate right now is a girl. You think I have feelings for her? Nah, man, nah. Maybe I'm just built different. Don't worry, I'm not gay. But the fact that I exist means that it happens. It's real. And it might be a lot more common than a lot of what people think what a lot of people in the internet thinks. And while both situations are different, I don't think it's inherently a big deal. Like, any of this is necessarily a big deal, right? Again, the first one, how do I want to say this? The first one, I can genuinely see why a woman would find it weird, but nothing about this I would think is inherently a bad thing, aside from how the guy decides to confess, right? At that point, it's all up to the whims of the woman on whether or not you get to keep your friendship or how she rejects you. There are women who decides to stop interacting with you, and women who don't really care. Like, where's that person who said that they'll fucking hate you? Where is it? I think this is it. Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, there are actually cases where a woman will like have a very spiteful will develop a very spiteful feeling towards you when you do this. Yeah, they feel super betrayed, and you know, I think it's a bit of an overreaction. Well, not a bit of a reaction. I think it's a super overreaction. Yeah. And again, I think the second one, I think this is the best way you can form a relationship with someone. Yeah. But again, ultimately up to the both parties on whether or not they want to keep interacting or if the girl drops the interaction with the other guy. Right? And by the way, sometimes in both cases, just to play devil's advocate, because I see this happen a lot in IRL too, in both cases, the guy is actually the one that distances from themselves from the woman if it gets rejected. Like, yeah, like this happens too. Like I told you guys, this happens, right? Where the girl develops spiteful feelings to the guy that confessed to her. But there's actually, the opposite actually happens too, where the guy is the one that distances themselves from the woman or grows a spiteful feeling towards the woman if he gets rejected. Because the guy wants to process and get rid some of his feelings or some immature bullshit like that. Or the guy genuinely invested himself, genuinely like allowed the delusion to take over his mind. And when things don't go his way, he goes full incel and decides you fucking suck anyway. You're a grotesque goddamn cow anyway, right? Like that happens. That happens. Like there are cases where the girl is the one who feels hurt by that because she valued the friendship, and now the guy decided to drop it for the sake of protecting his heart. Right? Like there are multiple cases and situations where both the guy or the girl in these situations is the one that initiates the awkwardness, develops the spiteful bad feelings, or who initiates the interaction drop. Ultimately, I think it's who among them is the more immature one. Nothing is necessarily wrong with that, especially if you're in high school, because we're all immature in high school. But when you're 23 plus year olds, you gotta sit on that a little bit more. Yeah, I don't think this should be a culture war, because I feel like everybody tries to ignore situations and instances where both sides of the party can be wrong. Because ultimately, the human condition makes it so that every people is different, right? Yeah, every interaction is different. Any group of women is different. Even you guys are proving it to me right now. The fact that some of the situations I just talked about apparently does not happen in the West is crazy to me. Because here in the Philippines, it's normal. It's really normal. Yeah. And maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just us, chat. I would like to think we're less retarded than most people, but yeah. There's also cases where where others get involved in the situation and push you towards a direction. Oh, I hate that. Yeah. Oh, I hate that. What part of it is normal in PH? Ultimately, I think it depends on if your region is westernized or not. I live in the GTA server in the Philippines, so it's low-key normal here. Ransan, thank you. You're literally describing me. I walked away from a friendship because I didn't want to deal with more pain. Yeah, and there's nothing necessarily wrong with that. Yeah. There's just cases where it happens. No, it does happen in the West. Oh. I see. It just looks differently. GTA server? Yeah, it's the south. It's the south. Mindanao. I live in the southern part of the Philippines. So, yeah. Nusagi, you don't have a GF in the Philippines? I had a GF. I definitely, here's the thing about me. I don't really fall in love. Oh, sorry. I fall in love, but it's not easy for me to fall in love. You know what I mean? I don't think it's because I have like unrealistic standards. It's actually quite the opposite. I have very middle standards, like normal standards. If a girl, my standards is that if the girl is nice to me, I'll probably be in a relationship with them. Yeah, that's my standard. But I just don't. I don't know. I just don't like it. I just don't. My brain is just selective. I'm just built different. Again, the most important person in my life at one point was like the prettiest girl in my fucking class. And the feeling was reciprocated. there were times where genuinely I thought that we were girlfriend and boyfriend because I didn't know how to describe what we were feeling. Obviously, in hindsight, it was more codependence than it was a relationship. But even throughout the times, even throughout that entire course of our relationship, we've never kissed, we've never done anything that's romantic. We've never done anything like that. Yeah. Love me and I love you back, not hard to find. The Mao as if. I mean, I don't know. Like you, I think love is actually easier to find depending on depending on how you conduct yourself, right? Because you go outside, you look at every person that is married or currently has a girlfriend, rate their faces, and you'd find that most guys that have a girlfriend are actually like normal looking dudes. Like they're not like Chad Thundercocks. They're not like fucking 6-foot behemoths. They're not guys with big dicks. Okay, maybe they are because we don't know that. But yeah. Why did you pour your feelings at 5 a.m.? Oh, this is just how I stream. Yeah. It depends where you live. At least where I live, there are people that can communicate properly, but there are those valley types that want anything and everything, even mind reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Okay, I don't know what you mean because I've never been in that situation, but I've seen the TV tropes. You know? Yeah. It's so funny everyone has beer goggles in the engineering class for 3 to 4 mid chicks. It's also contextual, Isekai Jimmy. Like, think about like when you're in an office where 95% of you are dudes and the prettiest and there are only like 4 women and the prettiest woman is a 6 or a 5 out of 10. All 99% of you are going to want that 6 out of 10 girl or that 5 out of 10 girl. It's context, right? Like, unfortunately, the thing about like humans is that we tend to compare down when it's negative, when it's positive. We tend to compare down when we want to develop a positive connotation and or association, and we tend to compare up if we want it to be negative, right? So if there's only 4 chicks in your class or in your office, and one of them is only mid, but everyone else fucking looks bad, you're gonna see that chick as a 10 out of 10. Yeah. Yeah. It's psychology. It happens. It's normal. Everything is relative. If you're mid looking for a man or join a Warhammer friend group, true, you gotta fish where the fishes are, bro. That's how you gotta do it. I see a lot of women complaining. Why can't they find an attractive, genuinely heartwarming, nerdy guy who's not gonna sex pest me? You know how easy that is? Yeah, go join a Warhammer friend group. Or a D&D campaign thing. Dude, you're gonna immediately find who you're looking for. I think that's just a problem with a lot of cases, right? Because at the same time, you see a lot of men complaining about why women are bitches and why they're whores and shit like that. And the people that they are around or the people that they know are just a bunch of fucking like shallow Instagram whores and shit like that. And to me, that's like, it's the people around you really shape how you perceive your reality. It really is. So I can tell a lot. I can tell a lot from a person's background, from a person's environment and growing and stuff like that, based off of what he thinks, based off of his beliefs and like social issues, how he sees certain things, whether or not he's nuanced about certain things or XYZ. It depends. Yeah. Don't ask out women at all unless you're a Chad. I think you should. If you're funny, I think like funny guys are definitely. I definitely do believe that the funny guy is the one who girls like the most. Like funny guys are the people that girls enjoy the most. You know why I know this? Because our class clown back in high school for 3 years, our class clown of 3 years before he moved out to another school. That guy was a 4 out of 10. He was shorter than me. I'm 5'3". That guy was 5'1". He was brown as fuck. He was obese. Bro was fucking casually hooking up with like 3 different women every 4 months. And yeah, sure, that may not be a lot right now, but like hooking up with a woman with a different woman every month or so. Holy fucking shit! You're a giga chad if you're like that in a Philippine environment. And the bro's not even good looking. I'm sorry, okay? We have to admit, sorry. That guy was not conventionally attractive. That's all I'll say. Okay? And he was obese. But he was fucking funny. Guy was hilarious, okay? I loved bro. But like, holy shit, that's like proof to me. And another case, the class clown when I was in senior high school. Bro was mid. Bro was super mid. Sure, he was a bit taller. He was 5'5", right? But he was infinitely hilarious. You know what happens? We had like 5 different women. I'm not even exaggerating. 5 different women getting into bitchy catfights just to get his attention. There was drama in my high school, in my senior high school. Fucking women. Chat, they were trying to leak each other's nudes and shit. They were trying to shit talk each other. They were passing out like passive aggressive comments on their social media, all fighting over this one dude that was mid because the dude was just funny. You know what I mean? Like, holy crap, dude. Like, it's actually unironically the funny ones. In high school! Not in high school. In college. I was only in college for 2 fucking years. But the 3 class clowns, they were the ones that were like, that had a lot of girls surrounding them, bro. It's actually true. I'm not sure if this is the case in the West, but in the Philippines at least, it's true. It's so fucking true that the funny ones are the ones that get the women. Fuck, dude. Fuck. Yeah. Ugly has nothing to do with how you carry yourself as a respectable person. That is true, but it does help. It does help. It's like when you have a VTuber model that's like very pretty, and even if you have like a pretty VTuber model, if your content sucks, you're not gonna pop off. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Appearances are not the end all be all, but they do help. They are the foot in the door. Yeah. Fuck, dude. Nusagi, you're a perfect femboy height and funny. I am the perfect femboy height. Yep. To be honest, I'm just happy that I'm taller than Sayu. When we were in Japan, fucking towered over Sayu, dude. Fucking towered over Sayu. Yeah. Snapchat was already around in my time. Oh, Snapchat was already in around my time too, but very few people in my time used Snapchat. Yeah. We didn't like Snapchat. Not throwing shade. Sayu, you're a short fuck. You're a short fuck, Sayu. Yeah. And okay, dog, in my case, it's always the ones who try to some classic telenovela love moves, which blows my mind because these MFs just passed on to the new girl when they get bored. Unfortunately, I think that also works. Yeah. It really depends. I think it really depends on it depends on the type of archetype that you get and you'll want. Yeah. If you're like my friend's brother, you can get away with not showering just because you're Mexican in a predominantly white high school. Whoa. Okay, but at the same time, that's disgusting though. In the Philippines, at least, everybody showers twice a day. Okay, not twice a day. A lot of people shower twice a day. I used to shower twice a day. Right now, I only shower once, but everybody showers at least once a day. Yeah. But that's disgusting though. Jesus Christ. Apparently, there are cultures where you only shower every other day or so. Right? And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. That's real? Like, I forgot which culture, I forgot which country it was, but like, there was a country that only showers like twice a week. It's like, what the fuck? Really? Really? But at the same time, maybe that's a cultural thing. Because in the Philippines, you have to shower twice a day. Or once a day, because it's hot in here. Yeah. Whoa! Yes, it is, but he kept getting women. Based, dude. Based. Yeah. Based. Jesus Christ. I mean, you know what? To be fair, some people like that, you know, like you would be surprised how many women I know IRL like fat dudes and like stinky fat dudes. Oh fuck, should I say it? Okay, I can say it. It's not like I'm naming anyone. I have a friend. Okay, a very oh god, no, I'm not gonna say it. I don't have that. No, I don't want to. Fuck, actually, you know what? I'll just say it. I have a friend. Okay, she's very professional. She's very how do I want to say this? She's that prim and proper student council, he may cut, everybody takes her seriously type of person. You know, like she's very she's like the school president type, or the she's the smartest one in the class, teacher's favorite, shit like that. Okay, does she watch these streams? No, she doesn't know what I do. She's randomly blurted to me like 2 years ago, like when we were having a 2 years. Okay, I mean, I guess the context was that we were in a pool. Okay, we were in a pool with a group of friends. We were having a little high school reunion with my friend group back then. When we were alone, she confessed to me that she likes her dick unwashed. That was disgusting. Okay, she started talking about she started talking about how she can tell based off of the guy how smelly or like how delicious a person is based off of a smell. Like, oh fuck, dude, you didn't have to say that to me. You didn't have to say that to me. Holy shit, dude. Stop. No, I'm stopping. That's all I'll say. There was more things that she said, but like, holy shit, that's holy fuck, dude. Freaky. We just had to ask for his story. Yeah, but it was relevant, you know? I'm just trying to say that there are people that are like that. And, you know, there are people that are like that. Just as there are a lot of guys that like their fucking women super fat and obese. You know, like, there's a lot of us that are degenerates. That's all I'll say. A lot of us, more than you think. The veil of normalcy that a lot of people project is just exactly that, a veil. You're in a pool with her. She hinted at you. I don't think so. I didn't receive any hints, or I didn't see it that way. I think she just told that to me because I know that I think I told you guys this too. I'm a very very open person. Open in the sense where anybody could literally tell me anything and I would not judge them. And I would even vibe with them and shit like that. Like, I'm the type of person that likes to match and adjust my vibes based on who I'm talking to. Right? And because of that, it makes when you're open-minded like chat, you'd be surprised about like the insane things people are willing to tell you. Yeah. When you know that, when people get the vibe that you're let's say a safe person, let's just say, they'll you don't even have to actively look for people's secrets. They just volunteer it to you. Yeah. I won't judge you out loud. No, I genuinely do. Like, you know, that guy that likes his men and his penis is stinky. I genuinely didn't care. It's like, whoa. And then I asked her questions. Because, like, here's the thing about women, right? Women like to be listened to. Women like to yap. I don't know if that's a generalization or not, but I feel like the amount of people in my life, the amount of women in my life that genuinely cannot stop yapping is so unreal. That I have to generalize. They like to yap. And they like it when people listen to them yap. And they like it when people listen to them yap and pay attention. Like, a woman would be surprised if you can handle like a 1 hour session of them yapping and like a day later, you remember bits and pieces and some details about it and then you bring it up in the next thing. As they like listeners. Like, it's unironically real when people say, when women say that they like a good listener. Yeah. I think that's like the secret. I think you just have to listen to people out. Yeah. I have learned more about women from VTubers than from any woman IRL. Well, it's a little bit of both from me. I think I did tell you guys too. All my life I've been surrounded by women. When my dad died, I was raised by my aunt. I had a sister. My mom. My cousins were mostly women. And then when I was in high school, most of my friends were women. My best friend was a woman, and now I have a female roommate. And now I watch women, anime women. Wow, it's like I'm a woman connoisseur. Crazy. Maybe that's part of the reason why I'm very selective about my attraction to like certain women, right? Cause how do I want to say this? I feel like maybe this is just scope, but maybe to a certain extent, my brain has recognized what kind of person that I like, and I haven't found it yet. You know? Bro grew up on hard mode. Basically, yeah, that's why like whenever somebody like let's say like a very angry person talks about how like a certain person or a certain like for example this one, right? Like the gender war that just happened that we were just talking about. Like this one, right? Like whenever people in the internet get mad about this and I say, "Oh, this is actually very normal." And then I explain why it's normal and why like why their perspective and your perspective can matter and why it forms this blah blah blah. It's genuinely like I don't know, it comes naturally to me. Again, because I was raised in that environment. Yeah. Nosagi, what is your ideal woman? What sort of quirks would you like? I'm not gonna lie, I like the insane ones. Yeah. I like the insane ones. It's not a meme. Okay, chat, look. Unironically, it's not a meme. I like my women a little bit unhinged. Okay? I do. I like women that are autistic. And by autistic, I mean like she has like very niche interests and shit like that. And she's into like weird shit. Okay? Yeah. You're playing with Fire Dog? I know. What? I know. So you weren't joking. Unfortunately, I'm not. Yeah. I'm not. Like, my ex? I don't know if I told you guys this, but my ex, her hobby was collecting dead bugs and like hanging it in her room. She calls it taxidermy. I mean, I'm probably, maybe that is taxidermy. But like, whoa. You know, it's like, whoa, that's so fucking cool. You know? Yeah. And aside from that, she likes I probably shouldn't talk more, but yeah, you can piece together what how I'm talking about this. Like Nene? No, Nene likes housing bugs. She's autistic, but like she likes housing bugs. Like she likes raising them. No, this bitch likes collecting dead bugs. Okay, a dead moth outside her fucking house? No, she picks it up. A dead fucking grasshopper? No, she picks it up. The only things that she does not pick up are like cockroaches and spiders. But aside from that, yeah, man, she dries it out. She exsanguinates them. Shit like that. It was pretty fun. Yeah. Bro thinks niche hobbies is crazy. Well, no, that's the reason I say that is because she's way into crazier things than that. It's just the surface level of it. I don't think it's crazy. It's just very surface level. If I told you what she was into, you'd probably tell me to go away. Insect. True. She's a racist towards insect. True. True. As long as you can handle it. I was not able to handle it, Sweet Melody. I was not able to handle it. How do I want to say this? It did not go well when we broke up, let's just say. Yeah. I don't think I want to delve too much into it, to be honest, because she knows my, I don't want to get blackmailed or anything. She knows my stream. She knows I do this. You know, it's, I put myself in a bit of a risk when I talk about it. Yeah. But she knows she's crazy. That's the thing. She knows she's crazy. And she is capable of blackmailing me. She has threatened me with that at one point. So, Yeah, I'd rather not. That's a GG for the end. Yeah, man. No, see, I can't even blame anyone for that. That's me. That's on me, bro. That's on me. I like the highs. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I understand when people like still like. I understand it to a very deep level when people say they still like Mikineko. Like, I get it. I get how that insanity is attractive. Like, the highs and lows is very addictive, chat. Yeah. Don't romanticize BPD. They can be very unpredictable financially on my experience. Oh, don't worry, Mirai Ken. You know why I was... You know, in 2024, I had a lot of money. I had a lot of money in 2024. Because I popped off. My streams were popping off. Every month, like, I get like 1,000 grand in donations alone and shit like that. It was insane. It was an insane month to me. Guess where all of that money went? Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. You can just be crazy and not be mentally ill. Most people are just dumb. Yeah. Gambling? No, not gambling, dude. I simped. Unfortunately, I simped. You have to understand how hot it was, okay? Like, Jesus. There's a trope among men, right? Like, you know how some men literally talk about their crazy ex, my ex smacked me with a fucking frying pan, held a knife over my throat, screamed at me on my ear, fucking literally in front of my ear, did all these things, and then on the last sentence they say, I miss her. I get it. I get it, man. I get it. Like, I've been in your shoes, brother. I get it. Cause not gonna lie, I sometimes look back into those days and then think, oh fuck, that was hot, bro. That was hot. Some of the things that we were doing were hot, bro. Jesus. My ex-girlfriend put me on deck because she has an episode and never told me she has BPD. I think a lot of women who has BPD don't know that she has BPD. Yeah. And when you realize it, it becomes too late. I know, like, my experience or the way I'm talking about this is that I'm low-key romanticizing it, I'm fetishizing it even. But unfortunately, it's just my experience, like, it's real. It's just, it's unfortunately real. Fuck, dude. What's the counterplay? You know what I mean? There is no counterplay. Either you fuck them or you get fucked. That's how it works, I suppose. Also, look at Iris. Look at Iris. I watched her MV like yesterday. It was cute. I understood every reference she put. And she's hot. Okay? Iris is hot. We all know this. Especially this part where she licks the fucking oh boy. Look at this scene. Look at this. Jesus. 2024 Kurosanji Gold Rush. Yeah, Ron-san. That 2024 shit was like, that was like a good year for me. A super good year for me, one would even say. Kanaoru always cooks. I think yeah, not just with Iris's MV. I think with everyone, yeah. Bro is I remember Kanaoru when fucking Kanaoru was just I think the tweet I think like the work that got him like renowned was his work on Miko and Coco, I think back in 2020. Or was it 2021? Like, I remember this. Yo! 18 years ago? Crazy. Wait a minute. So, wait, Kanaoru was wait, what is this? Some sort of, Bro is a weeb. Bro is a mega weeb. Like an OG weeb. Holy shit, bro. 2009? He's a real one. Base, dude. Hold on, I'm trying to look for his work that popped off. It was the Coco one. I think it was the Coco one that made him really popular. Where is it? The Hachama encounter. I mean, these are popular now, looking at it in retrospect, but there was like two specific ones. It was a Coco one, and it was a Kiryu Coco and a Miko one. Yeah, was it this one? Oh. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, the Freedom Lady one, and then the Kiryu Coco one. These two. Yeah, base, dude. Base. No, yeah. It was this one specifically that popped the fuck off. I remember this. And I think after this, like, he got recognized by a lot of people in Hololive. I think it was... And, you know, I think what was... And then he started getting commissioned by Hololive members. Like, I think it was Holo EN that commissioned him first. And then everyone... And he became, like, a fucking... Yeah, Myth or Treat. I remember this, yeah. He just became a Hololive contractor. Like, their official guy. Like, their go-to. For a good reason. That was Kanauru. That was Kanauru. Yeah. Crazy. Was it Ame that hired Kanauru first? I don't remember. I think it was. Oh, mental. Physical. Justin. I remember this. I remember these. Yo! Finana, Ryugu, and fucking Millie. Oh my god, dude. Before they got outed. What a sad fucking turn of events. Freedom Lady moment is legendary? Yeah, it is. Freedom Lady is genuinely legendary. I think that was like up there in terms of historical VTuber clips. Selene, Millie, and Alouette. Whoa. Alright. Sorry. Bro is a dancer. Like, bro knows how to move. What's his most recent one? Kiara hired some 3D Hololive maids. Base, dude. Kiara beats you up? Oh, fuck. Look at that. Look at that. Look at Kiara's tummy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hey, that's me. I have not looked into the Emeru situation, and to be honest, chat, I don't think I want to. I feel like that I'm too employed for that drama. You know what I mean? I'm too employed for it. I don't think I'm interested. I would like to watch it, but I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to get into it. Yeah. By the way, did you see Essie's Curse is back? Yeah, that's why I brought this up. I actually wanted to talk about it a little bit. Yeah, Essie's Curse is back. Apparently, fucking England won. Well, it's okay. Good morning. I've been looking forward to this all week. Let's go, Norway. Because, the Essie's Curse lasted 2 rounds. Okay? The game with France and Morocco. And then Spain and who was it again? I forgot the other one. But then now she supported Norway, and Norway fucking lost. 10 million views, by the way. Oh, and by the way, Essie is farming these fucking tweets. Okay? The views alone that Essie is gaining from... No, Essie, no! Wait a minute! You don't have verification? No, Essie! Don't do this to me, man! Bro, you could have been farming! You know how much this tweet is? Essie, this was like $400, $500. Based off of these views. You can only get money from Twitter if you get like the mark. If you get the check mark. Oh no! Essay, I want you to have money, bro. You deserve to farm this. You should be farming this. No. Don't you need to get to pay to get verified? Yes, you do. Like, she would have gotten like 4 to 5 grand based off of her fucking tweets alone in the span of an entire 2 weeks. Based off of just tweets, by the way. Based off just tweets. Yeah, on her stream she gets a lot of money, but these tweets, chat, you have to understand, these fucking tweets would have made her a lot of money. Fuck. No, Essie. You should. No, I want her to farm it. No, see, I want her to farm it. She deserves the success. She deserves the money. She deserves all of this. That's why I'm a little sad. I'm fucking sad. No. My god, bro. Maybe Rico is a real curse. True. Does this look like the face of Mercy? True. Fuck you. No more Blessy. Back to cursed Essie. Yeah. It's 11 million now. It's 11 million now. Wow. Base, dude. Help her out. Be her manager. Fuck, dude. Maybe I should DM her? I don't know if I want to DM her. I don't want to give out unsolicited advice, is all I'm saying. Yo, Based! There's art. Oh, shit. It's an art of the tweet that I made, and she retweeted it. Based, dude. Based. Nice. Thank you, Essie. Hey, Dian, I lost $50 on that Argentina upset, so I'm in the same boat as all of you. Hey, man, you only lost $50. I lost twice that much. Yeah. Yeah. 6, 7. Fuck, I'm so sad. I'm actually fucking sad. I should DM her. I should send her an email. Maybe I should send her an anonymous email. Fuck, dude. Fuck. Does she... I mean... Did she get views on her Norway stream at least? Oh, she did. 51k views. That's huge. Oh, wait. No, that's Belgium versus Spain. She did not... She did not do a watch along for it. Oh, I remember. It's because she said she was going to be busy. Yeah. Don't know in chat. It's fine, DN. SC's YouTube sub tripled because of the curse. Yeah, it did, but like, you know, it's like, how do I want to say this? It's she could have gotten more. Is all. Yeah. She could have gotten way more. I think I told you guys this too. I'm a proponent of people farming when it comes to shit like this. I want Essie to farm it. Obviously, maybe not in a way that makes her look like a, you know, like that's all she is as a VTuber. But you know. Oh shit, base, dude. Base. Look at this. Okay. Oh, she's grinding it. Oh god. Me on my day. She on my day. This bitch is so hot, dude. This bitch is so hot. I love this bitch. She's so hot. Oh shit. Speaking of hot, I guess let's talk about the last drama that we have on our plate here. The last drama that we have on our plate here. I saw this 4 days ago, 3 days ago. I didn't mind it. I didn't really care too much about it until it got really popular. And because then I realized, wait a minute, it's actually very weird. Let's look at this. Do not support Capella cosplay / Sugar X drops. A thread attached with screenshots. TLDR, do not support a racist and a bigot who only views other people POC slash disabled slash fat as content. Okay, let's look at the thread. More views on cosplay. She plays nights with the local cosplayers and only to have shoots together. The local community being people of color and plus size. So this Falling Star Z2012 is basically her alt account, and it's privated. So I imagine that there's a lot of people that leaked her a lot of people in her private account that leaked her shit. Yo, them fucking rats, dude. Them fucking snitches. I hate snitches, but whatever. Let's look at this. I don't. Oh, it's kind of shitty of me, but I have friends in the VTuber slash idol slash. Fuck that coffee. What's bad? Wota scene, and I have found fellow chuds and lolicons. Whoa. Okay. Based, dude. Based. Oh, by the way, Wota means Wotaku. At least I think it does. That's what you're talking about, right? Like Wota is basically idol culture. Like hardcore, like unicorns, like hardcore people. Like that's what Wota is. I don't care all that much about being friends with all these local cosplayers. I just play nice with them so we can do shoots together. I guess it's just business for her. I know cosplay is supposed to be fun, but I genuinely see shoots as art and will work even with people I dislike because I just see it as a professional thing. I'm very focused on the end result, but most cosplayers just see it as a fun thing and want to do shoots with friends. I mean, there's nothing necessarily wrong with all of this, to be honest. This by itself, I don't necessarily think there's anything wrong with this. You can treat it like, you know, it's the same thing where people see collaborating with other VTubers as a business thing, right? Like, there are VTubers who only want to collab with people that are their friends, and VTubers who see collaborating as like a business transaction. And there's nothing wrong with both. It's the context around them that makes it bad. But I guess let's see more of the context. Proof that this is the same person. Okay, Pinku. Okay, that's her. Oh, okay, it is her. Princess Pixie. My Xmas. Miki Neko? How the fuck is this Miki Neko? What? How the fuck is this Miki Neko? Are they a connoisseur? Maybe. Dian, you think I've got a chance? I mean, if she's getting cancelled right now and she's, she feels very down, you might be able to take advantage of it. You know, slide into her DMs. It's not me publicly defaming her. I understand that Texas is a red state, but for someone who supposedly spreads joy within the VTubing, idol, and cosplay community, to be this hateful is distasteful. I am bringing this public because others need to know how you act behind closed doors and private accounts. Do better as someone who has a following. Her views on trans people / gender dysmorphia are insecure women who get groomed into transitioning. Okay, let's read this. A majority of people with gender dysmorphia just actually are insecure and or have body dysmorphia and get groomed into thinking that becoming trans is the answer. You can't convince me otherwise. Whoa. Okay. Her views on cosplay, racism towards Asian people / fatphobia was offered to booth babe position at a con, admits that she hates hoodweebs, aka black members in these communities. Yeah, the way how hoodweebs were explained to me again was that I thought they were like basically normies. Like normies. Like tourists. But like a different variant of them. Okay, let's imagine picking a fat... Whoa! Yo, dude. Yo. I can understand why... You know, to be honest, if she was like this... If she is like this... I think she should just be open with it. You know why? Because she's gonna be popular. There's a market for these types of people. Imagine picking an ugly fat... Can I say it? Wait, can I say it because like China has a thing against us right now? Cause chat, like China is up to some weird shit in the Philippines. Like they're trying to claim that like a huge island in the Philippines is apparently belongs to them or some bullshit. Sank chink. All right, I said it. Imagine picking an ugly fat chink with less followers to cosplay for your weekend event instead of a cute skinny white girl with a better, more accurate cosplay. DEI is actually fucking insane. I have an opinion for this. I think like Russian women or Ukrainian women are the best cosplayers. Or like East European women. I'm Asian and I'm saying based. Good, dude. Based. I live in Texas and I'm gonna do it. DN, thank you for the $2, both of you. Yeah. Yo, dude. Based. Based if you do that. I think like East European cosplayers are the best cosplayers is because how do I want to say this? You know how the anime aesthetic always has the girls be like super fair skinned, have unique traits such as a blonde hair, blue eyes, busty, shit like that. Sometimes tall, sometimes not. Do those not describe Eastern European women, right? And then Eastern European women always usually have like the facial features that are like very anime adjacent, like the big eyes, like the round, maybe not round, but like the relatively angular faces, and they have the proportions to back it up. They fit the most. Exactly. Yeah, they fit the most. I think that's why they make the best cosplayers. Yeah. I'm saying, by the way, anybody that's watching this stream right now can't say that I'm a white supremacist because I'm a brownie. Okay? I'm a sea person. I'm a sea monkey. Sick of, okay, simply picking other. That's literally cheat behavior. Yo, dude. Yo. Okay, base, dude. Okay. I know it's okay. This is kind of funny now. I know it's literally because the event host is a flat. Oh, whoa! I'm sick of being hated just because these bitches are jealous that they aren't white, skinny, or attractive. Well, I mean, you have to be very white, skinny, or attractive for you to be able to say this. We'll see more about who you are later. I feel like when you say shit like that, again, I'm all about joking racistly, being racist, joking about racist stuff. But like when you talk about stuff like that, right? Like you gotta be able to back it up. You know what I mean? Nisagi is a POL. True, a person of C. True. My friend offers me a potential booth babe job for a con this summer. What's a booth babe? Maybe I'm too like not familiar with con culture to understand what a booth babe is. But is a booth babe like a person that's attractive to hang out just so they can like get people inside the booth and buy their shit? Is that what a booth babe is? All right, that's exactly what it is. All right, thank you. Yeah, but yeah, eye candy. Yeah, basically they're eye candy. Yeah. It has something to do with their environment. You mean like the Eastern Europeans? Maybe. Okay. My friend offers me a potential booth babe job, but it's a con popular with black. Whoa, dude. Whoa. That's racist. She can't say that. And has exclusively blacks and so. The way she says blacks though. Oh my god. Monkey's paw curl. Fuck my chungus life. I actually hate hoodweebs, man. I don't want to work that con of all cons. But it's the first booth babe job I've been offered. It's something I'm low-key trying to break into. I feel like one job usually leads to more opportunities, you know? Alright. Okay. Whoa, she's a Russia fan. The cosplay community loves fat, ugly bitches, dirt-skinned brown people, or semi-conventionally attractive in their minds. Male feminists, but God forbid you be an attractive white girl at a healthy body weight instead of being a white whale. I don't, okay, look, I'm gonna be honest with you, bros. I don't think this is real. I don't think this is real. In the cosplay community, most people in there are fucking insecure people. Like they are. Like I don't necessarily, at least here in the PH, like I don't necessarily know if they're just fat, ugly bitches. But like, holy shit, it's basically like CLG, but like real life. My god, spaces with white women, am I right? Fuck, dude. Fuck. These motherfuckers all hate me because they ain't me, and it's insane. It's not my fault you aren't white or you can't stop eating. Whoa! Actually going full on white supremacist with how these... Whoa! You women can behave so you're no longer honorary whites? What does that mean? What does honorary whites... Yo, she's actually insane. Like, not the funny kind. You were being racist not too long ago, too? Towards Koreans? I forgot, but probably I was, yeah. Next. Why is Why is she here, bro? Honestly, I wanna cosplay more than just VTubers, but after hanging out with a community filled with genuine, hardcore, dedicated fans, chuds, I can openly say slurs around. Yo! Fellow lolicons and people who shamelessly simp for characters, every other community is fucking cancer. Like, my community has people so dedicated they'll drive 12 hours overnight to stand in line for 12 or more hours to be barricaded at a concert. Your community is full of people who call themselves fans just because they like a character design and get triggered when you call them out for being a tourist drifter. Why the hell would I want to go? Dude, stop! What is this yapping? Holy shit, she's very mad at this. Whoa. Akorake, DN, I'm Korean. I give you the Korean card. Base, dude. Hey, in return, we'll trade cards, okay? You give me the pass, and I give you the Filipino racism pass. Sea monkey together strong. True, Ransan, true. Yeah. She's what in the cope is she going on about? I think she's spurging a little bit. Yeah. She's spurging a little bit. And Asian enclaves were one of the worst things to happen in the cosplay community. They lost their honorary... What does honorary white privileges mean? What does that mean, bro? Because they couldn't stop acting like dirty Jeets. Makes sense, actually. Jeets and... Yo! That's crazy. Okay, no, chat, he unironically hates Asians. Like, this is not like... I hate Chinese people thing. No, it's an I hate Asians thing. Yo, dude. I tried to be tolerant, but they can't behave. White supremacy truly is the answer, I guess? Shit, bro, that's kind of wild. Okay. It started off kind of funny at first, but now she's kind of like spurging a little bit. This ain't it, bro. This ain't it. Okay, I can't even read that because her name is here. It's so blatantly obvious when event organizers are racist, DEI-obsessed retards. I mean, you're kind of racist yourself too, my guy. You can't really call other people racist when you're yourself racist, you know? Damn. Hiring a fugly fat ass for an event and not... What are you talking about? I'm actually getting sick of chick DEI. It's literally just as bad as fucking Jeets at this point. Ugly, unqualified. Yo, okay, that's kind of insane. Okay. I see why people were mad at her now. She's kind of... Yo. She's a lolicon. She likes... hold on. The con method is most likely DreamCon. What's DreamCon? Thanks for the recommendation, F word. Okay, but what's DreamCon? Oh, sorry, I put on Kun. DreamCon. What is this? In Houston? Oh, Texas? Yo! Texas people in the chat. It's for you guys. At least Houston is Texas, right? It's a black con. I see white people. Oh, okay. I see some black people, I guess. Yeah. Oh, it is a black con. The honorary white card is because of the ideal immigrant debate here in the States, where Asians are doing better economically, i.e. the American dream. That the left's only recourse is to call Asians white. Thank you, Cube. I don't think I get it. So, like, if you're Asian and you act white, then you're honorary white? What does acting white mean? Like you eat matcha latte? You drink pumpkin spice latte? You fucking, You like your steaks? Like, what does being white mean? Like, sorry, what does acting white mean? You know, like, how do you act a certain race? Like, how do you LARP as a certain race? Maybe I don't understand it because I'm not, I don't, like, I'm not, like, raised in an environment where it's like that, right? But, yeah, I don't think I get it. Like, in theory, I understand it, but I don't think I get it. You know what I mean? So it is a black con. Okay. July 10 to 12. It literally just happened. I don't know any of these people. I mean, as long as they're having fun, I don't necessarily see what's anything wrong with this. No, Houston, Texas is just a very non-white city. Yeah. Oh, I mean, yeah, as in, yeah, okay. I don't know that. Okay. Oh, VTubers? I saw VTubers, did I? Did I just see VTubers? Oh, never mind. Creators. Okay, cosplay. Because she's a cosplayer, right? Let's see if she was featured here. Cosplay applications now. Oh, I thought this would be where the cosplays are at. Like the cosplayers. Okay. Okay, well, I mean, I guess I don't need to know too much about DreamCon. I guess I was just curious. Oh, I saw this. Celebrating the cosplayers in our community. If they were actually doing what they would have had cosplayer booth application instead of just... Yo! Okay, bro. Okay, she's a bit unhinged, not gonna lie. I think she's super fucking insecure. Holy shit, dude. What do you mean? Hold on. By acting white, they mean they have a job and not do crime? Whoa, dude. You can't say that. Basically, the left's argument for is being successful is being white. That makes other colors look bad for not trying hard enough. I don't know. I don't think I get it. Unfortunately, I'm not too deep into the culture stuff to understand them. But okay. Hold on, I preloaded this, bro. Come on, load. And then yeah, so this happened, right? Like this expose happened. When was this? 7 a.m. July 9. And then Southern Lights, literally like fucking like 6 hours later or something. 4 hours, no, not like 5 hours later or something, announced this. Effective immediately, Southern Lights is renouncing any association with Pixie, Capella Cosplay. Our team fully believes that Wotage is idol culture stuff is for everybody regardless of their race, gender identity, or body type. After discussion with the team leads and Pixie, we have decided this step is necessary to protect our community and ideals. Okay, so she's getting outed. She's getting fucked. She lost a little thingamajig over here. What's the quote retweets? I want to see. Okay, the thing about our team is how diverse and inclusive we are. Really don't know what to say. I thought she was my friend. We chatted for 40 minutes about various things while online for Lisa's concert. Are we talking about like the Korean person? Okay. Okay. I suggest everyone who is mutuals with this person to okay. Okay, gotcha. So people are whoa, they really hate this fucking person. She's getting fucked. Anyway, the original like people who made the thread posted this. This is my last post on the matter. I made a thread as someone who was in a real life friend of Dice Pixie. I literally attended school. Whoa! That's crazy, dog. That's crazy. I admit that when I moved from Texas, I lost touch with a lot of my friends. However, during our entire friendship, I was openly trans-masked and talked about how being a humanitarian independent party, I wanted everyone to be treated with respect and kindness. It hurt to find out that these things about someone I truly cared about as an individual. So yes, I posted a thread of her private thoughts from her Twitter. I don't regret that. People need to know that your actions have real life consequences, and anything you put online can be easily traced back to you. Oh shit, dude. IRLT? Fuck. So I will not apologize for spreading this warning. Do not let her prosper in these communities that primarily focus. Oh, never mind. I wasn't being retarded. They're focused on uplifting and spreading joy. I'm happy to know that now our friendship has only a follower count for you, Dice. Okay. Whoa, she's getting a bit of backlash. Sounds like you were never her friend, just a sorry, pathetic individual. Whoa, dude. Whoa. Alright. Alright. Yeah. I'm so shocked and appalled at all the information I've learned about someone I considered a friend of mine. After meeting this individual at AFO, I'm gonna assume that's a con. I consider them an individual I would continue to find joy in hanging out personally, and have since then. To find out they stand in opposition to my beliefs have absolutely shattered me to the core, because I would have never in a million years guessed that of them and their character. Huh. I'm gonna be honest. I think like when you're a person who holds like that kind of beliefs, it's very easy to deceive you. You know why? Speaking fluent woke or like fluent inclusivity is like very easy. Like, you know that meme of me being an actual chud, but like I know how to speak fluent woke or something? That's actually real. Like it's very easy to like get under that mode if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I hope that does. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. Okay, never mind. We're back. My shit was loading for a bit. I want it to be known I do not believe or share in their opinions and views of this individual, especially as a native queer individual that identifies non-binary and is not built model thin. What does that mean? It will always show up and stand up for marginalized groups. While this individual has said that the reasons for spreading this hatred, I believe it is part of their characters and should not be overlooked. Okay. If someone truly doesn't feel that way, they would not be saying it with such vitriol and conviction even in private. I think this girl is a massive spurg. I think based off of the things that we've seen, I think she's a massive spurg. Yeah. My message to them, do better. You're surrounded by people who truly care about your well. I think, look, I'm not gonna grandstand, okay? Everybody sucks here. To a certain extent, I would agree with that, because look, if you are like that kind of person, you should be open about it. You should be. Like, when you're a racist, you flat out, like, support white supremacy. Like, I'm talking about actual racism, by the way, like, not joke racism. Like, you hate other people's races. You hate, you only, you think other women are jealous of you. You think you're, like, the superior race. You know, you're perfect. Your body is, like, perfect, blah, blah, blah. When you're that kind of person, I think you should just be open about it. You shoot yourself in the foot twofold if you try to hide it, if you try to involve yourself in a community that is like this. Because you're basically wanting to thrive in an environment that you know is hostile to you. Why would you do that? Like, are you retarded? Like, you're stupid. Don't do that. Like, if you're a racist chud, white supremacist, be in the side and cultivate an audience of racist chuds and white supremacists. It's that easy. You know? Like, my biggest criticism against that person isn't even because she's actually racist. It's because she's fucking retarded. And, what's it called? She's a spurg. Yeah. That's low-level racism. Real racists have rankings. I can see that. Yeah. No. I get it. I get it. I've seen racists that slapped brown people, black people, Asian people, like actually getting like assaulting them for no other basis. Yeah. That's I would say that's a low-level racism. Yeah. Huh. Let's see. And this is the person. This is the person. Yo, KFP. She's KFP. That's crazy, dog. That's crazy. 900 followers. I guess she wasn't that big. Joined May 2023, so I guess she was new. She's super new. And this is her Twitter. Her alt Twitter, March 20. Chuni, Fairy, Hime, and Sugar Hyper Idol. Jesus Christ. What? Okay, I mean, just say you're an idol or something. Chaotic VTuber. Disabled? Wait, how are you disabled? What's your disability? Oh, so this is her VTuber account and this is her cosplay account. What does KFP stand for? That's Kiara's fan base. No, chat. This is her cosplay account and this is her VTuber account. She has 700 followers here, 900 followers there. Dude, if cosplayers like in these sites are able to like get like sponsorships and stuff like that, how come I'm not getting one? Fuck, dude, I want sponsors. Fuck. Did she address it? Everyone talking about the Pipa Dujin now. Oh, hold on. This was July 9, right? Hold on. This was July 9. So, if she addressed it, it would be somewhere in July 9. This is July 8. Everyone talking about the Pipa Dujin, but no one talking about the cute, funny VTuber who read the Dujin on stream a week before the scans become available on Hentai SMH. Okay, you're not hot? Fuck, yeah, I should be a girl first. Fuck, dude. You're not sponsor friendly. I can be sponsor friendly. I just have to have sponsors first. You know what I mean? I got suspended for reading the Tipa Dojin on stream. We flew too close to the sun. I'm sorry, family. I really wanted to celebrate my birthday with you all. I've appealed the suspension already. I'm doing everything I can to be back as possible. Oh, this is literally yesterday. This is yesterday. Okay, like 24 hours ago. Oh, this has 23 comments and 15 likes. Let's look at it. Good morning, family. Okay, so she got cancelled. She made this tweet before the thread. Risa virus. Whoa, okay. Your time as a VTuber and cosplayer is coming to an end. Girl, you're going to hell. Return of the Princess. This has 7 comments. Let's see. Why is it tough? Oh, Okabe Rintaro. I recognize you. Yo, you thought you looked tough writing this, actual virgin? Yo! How about you not drag Nerissa's name into drama cesspits? Use a different Twitter account to deal with racists and drama? This is why jailbirds have a bad reputation. Whoa. Is there something up with this Risa virus person? Is there some drama about him or this person that I don't know? Curious. I'm very curious. Huh. Interesting. Weird. I mean, wasn't there a fucking drama about like the Lena Lazar virus too? Yeah. No? Oh. All virus accounts are being dragged through the mud because they rep their Oshi but also get into controversy. Yeah, I think that's a problem with VTuber fans in general. Like, you know how VTuber fans are like inherently retarded? I put myself in that, by the way, because I am a VTuber myself, a VTuber fan myself too. I'm also stupid. But I guess that's the thing about like VTubers and VTubers fans, you know, when you use the name of your Oshi. Which is ironic because I fucking named myself Depressed Nusagi. Lol. You have to be at least true fucking invented level bad. Fuck that. So I guess it's a drama, huh? Are there more that she commented? Aside from this? Whoa! Posted back in December 2023 how she cyberbullied a girl to commit? Okay, wow. Okay, wow. 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 A group of my friends cyberbullied a girl to suicide. I feel responsible. I knew they were bullying her and I laughed with them about it. I should have stopped them. I am a coward and a terrible person. Okay, that's actually... Oh, wow. Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, fuck, dude. Okay, fuck, dude. The slurs. Okay, this is bad, but like how this is organized is a bit of a roller coaster for me. You shoot me with a genuinely bad thing, but then you tell me that they're at a slur-slinging slasher? How can I not laugh at that, man? Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. This is a wild ride. This is a wild, wild ride. Oh, fuck. There's no way this person is like this and is part of KFP. Well, I mean, every fan base in the world has, in some way, like this. You know? You know what I mean? Like, what's it called? Like, even if you're a person that is all about not being racist, you will have racists in your chat. Racists in your chat. Regardless of, like, where that racism goes to. Yeah. But, holy, this is like bad. Wow, okay. Jesus Christ. It's gonna crash, sell it all. True. True. I'm gonna... What a wild fucking ride. What a wild, wild fucking ride. Now I want to look at her fucking... I'm gonna look at her Instagram account. I made an Instagram account because we were gonna look at memes. We were supposed to look at memes together, but you know. At least 10 of your 1 million subs is racist. That is true. Alright, let's see. Oh shit, what happened? Okay, there we go. Back. Hi, Mishi. I followed Mishi. Okay, what's her at again? What's her at again? How do I search in Instagram? Okay. Slur slinging slasher. Okay, you. I'm assuming this is public. Okay, this is private. When reading through these, proceed with caution. Oh, she actually acknowledged the fucking drama. What is this? POV me trying not to tweak out over mixing up my days and not finishing my Kiara cosplay on time for the MV drop so someone else posts theirs first. So I can't be the first person to cosplay it like I wanted. What makes it worse is the person who beat me to the punch is missing like half the details with the incorrect... Holy, you are insecure, dude. What are you talking about? Who cares? Like, fuck, man. If I made my cosplay that low quality... Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. What is this, bro? She's a bit of a spurg. Holy crap. Humans aren't inherently racist, but we do have inherently noticed patterns. Yeah, wasn't there a study about how, like, white kids, when they interact with black kids, they don't care or something? Yeah. I want to do my Xeon Soldier inspired look, but carrying the flag around con last time was so uncomfortable. Way too many people thought I was a Nazi and kept giving me dirty looks. But I got an official Xeon tactical jacket, so I really want to do... Okay, sure. I grew up believing libtard lies that got shoved down my throat in online fandom spaces, but generally nothing was more red-pilling than seeing my home get taken over and corrupted by brown third-worlders. Yo, dude. I graduated late because all my classes were advanced, but the teachers they had on site were retarded. One teacher was meant to teach freshman-level science. Isn't gonna what? Okay. Diversity is horrible, blah blah blah. A landmine. See, she's a self-proclaimed landmine girl. Whoa. Menhera account. Whoa. Okay. The next one. To get a tech job right now, there's literally skilled people, so you have to be super good to get it at the job. It's literally half a second away from correcting her, saying, there's not a knot of, what? There's a knot, what? There's not a knot of skilled people. There's just a bunch of cheap nepotism, so it's impossible. Yo, dude. Read my comment above for context. Oh shit, I didn't see that. This is the same girl that was crashing out of her face, having some cosplayers in Off-Kai. Oh yeah, no, we saw it. I saw this, yeah. She was being retarded here. She was just spurging. Yeah. I know, I saw, Azara. I saw, yeah. To get a job in that industry if you aren't one. I literally went, And I was about to correct her, but I stopped myself and kept my mouth shut. Thank God, but I hate most players, how most cosplayers are fucking libtards, so I have to filter myself to work with people. It's kinda shitty of me, but okay, I already saw that. Next. Pinku. Okay. Brownoids be like, white people. I'm fucking woke scum brownoid. I love making everything bad. KKK communism. A majority of people. Okay, I already saw that. American server says there's a big difference between how white customers treat them when they make mistakes versus how black customers treat them. This is how white... I mean, this doesn't play, so whatever. Why is she sticking around then? Because she really likes cosplay, I guess. That's like her do or die hobby. Wait, so this is actually it? This is the only thing in her account, yeah. Huh. Crazy, chat. Crazy. She is right though. I mean, I don't know because I don't live in America. But at the same time, I definitely see how this person is a massive fucking retard and a spurg. Holy shit, bro. She's so insecure. She's actually genuinely a manhera in every sense of the word. Like, holy shit. No wonder she cosplayed Mickey Neko. She relates to Mickey Neko, bro. She relates to Mickey Neko. She likes Russia. She relates to Russia. Damn. They finally got a... Yeah, true, Taco. Damn. I need her. Yo, mildly. I'm into mentally ill women, but not this type of mentally ill women. You know what I mean? Damn. Jesus. The world of cosplay is two completely different though. I mean, Ande Kanata, it's a bit of a, how do I want to say this? I feel like there's definitely a massive overlap. Yeah. Like the VTubing, the Utaite, Anime Tube, what's it called? VR chat community, like shit like that. They have a massive overlap now because of how similar the because of how similar their hobbies are. Yeah. No, basically, this is basically CGL. Yeah. The cosplay community, I think, are at least here in the Philippines, are like basically CGL, but IRL. Like I don't know, it's like there's a bunch of people in there that are like just a bunch of insecure people. That like there's a bunch of people that hate each other's cosplay, but like tries to pretend that they like each other, but they're actually just using each other as stepping stones. They nitpick every single missed detail of a single person. Um, they're all when if the person is too fit or too fat or whatever, it's like it's a very weird place. Yeah. Also, Hoodweeb's comment refers to a subset of LARPers. Oh yeah, no, I know Hashiriya. I haven't seen you comment in a while, by the way. Welcome back. Yeah. But god damn. Interesting. Whoa. I guess that's it for this person. I'm not sure. But again, like I said, if you really are not like in that sort of community, you are pretty stupid if you don't get out. If you actually do harbor these views, if you do have a people that you think you belong to more, you should stick to them. You know, you should stick to them. You shouldn't befriend or pretend to be friends with people that will not and do not like who you are and who you will be. There's no point, right? Like what, you're gonna keep up the charades for 5 fucking years? Is that what you're gonna do? And then when you grow big and you get outed, you get exposed for being this type of people, you're gonna get fucking cancelled and have your platform get drastically reduced. You're basically, see, when you're a content creator, when you're a wannabe cosplayer or you wanna be a wannabe content creator, you want to do that. You want to be genuine with the audience and how you represent yourself. Because it's only if you LARP, like it's only a matter of time before you get outed, bro. Like you're gonna get fucked eventually if you do that. Like you might as well stick with the people that you think you vibe with. Like, you know, imagine if fucking Powder decided to be Powder pretended to be agreeing with these people just to have a friend group, right? Just to have a friend group that she thinks she'll belong to. Just to keep her friends that she knows will not like her for the things that she will say. On the other side, imagine if Yanners, who didn't believe in the things that she believed in anymore, you know how Yanners is like anti-lolly, hates 4chan culture, hates like the base chud stuff. Imagine if she pretended to still be into that sort of thing, only to like pivot in the future when she had an even bigger audience. You know what I mean? I know that she did that, but imagine if she did that now. Imagine if she did that when she got like 1 million subs on her fucking channel. Like, you're basically setting yourself up to fail when you do that. Again, the general advice when you're a content creator like this is just to be genuine and surround yourself with people that agree with you, with people that like you. You can still be friends with people that you disagree with, but I suppose there are just some things that with people that are inherently, that are deal breakers. You know, there are deal breakers for some people, I suppose. Yeah. She could work with the gun market arms industry. Oh, I don't know if they're like that, but yeah, there are definitely grifters on both sides. There are. Yeah, you don't want to be like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. You don't succeed with principles. It's not really the principles that I want to bring into light there. It's more so where your audience is. If your audience, the people that will like you for who you are and like what you will talk about, belongs in one side, stick with that. You gotta think about the audience you'll cultivate, bro. You know what I mean? You have to. Powder used to be woke? Oh, no, I know. See, no. I know Powder's like 3-year history. That's why I used her as an example. And it's also why I used Nyanners as a counterexample to... Oh, sorry, not a counterexample. As an example for the opposing side. Because they've experienced that sort of backlash or some bullshit some way or another. I understand. What I can't stand though are people in my country who hire and pay lower wage under the table for the people they import, no matter their race. Huh. Yeah. Do share about woke powder? Well, I don't know if I want to talk about it now because I don't want to derail the stream. And low key, because I haven't slept for 26 hours now, I'm getting tired. But I'll say it like this: there used to be a time where powder blocked and hated Rev Says Desu. Yeah. Yeah. There used to be a time. Let's see. Is there anything else we can see from this person? I guess not, huh? She did more than that? I know she did more than that. I'm just summarizing like how... I guess I just want to summarize like how she swung to the other side, if that makes sense. You know? Like how she switched sides basically. Yeah, I just wanna when was her big break? What was her big break? Was it because I think it was because when she said something about Trump. Something about how politicians in the US fucking suck anyway. So it doesn't matter what her beliefs are on Trump's or something. I don't I'm butchering it probably. But it's something like that, yeah. Wasn't Powder's big break the Amelia UK LARP? There were layers to it, like her first big break. Yeah. Fuck. Now I wanna... Fuck! Do I wanna go into it? I could go into it, but I could go into it right now, but I don't wanna misrepresent it. I know the rough details. I know like a very vague summary. But, I could misremember some stuff. I could like unintentionally like misrepresent her. So I don't think I wanna get into it now. Oh shit! Yeah! I remember this. I remember when she got into drama. She had she fucking like had beef with another VTuber because she spurred about how another VTuber was similar to her or something. But then she stopped the demon elf looking thing and decided to look more normal, I suppose. Yeah. Was she a political streamer before? No, she did not. I don't feel sympathy for the ones that jumped on the excommunication of Capello because for their supposed betrayal, because sooner or later they will themselves get betrayed as well. Well, I mean, I think that's just Hashiraya. I think that's just the thing when you're when a culture is a purity test, right? Yeah. Sorry, when you have a lot of people, when your culture has a lot of purity testers, you know what I mean? I think to a certain extent, I've also seen in the right-leaning side of the aisle, I see a lot of people there, you know, not Christian enough. There's definitely some level of purity testing there too, but in the internet at least, the more annoying parts are these people, are the you know. You know, I don't have to say it, right? Yeah. Woke market is profitable for corporations only because you get grants. I see. The grifting is insufferable. Oh yeah, no, I know what you mean, bro. I know what you mean. That's why I'm telling you this. You know how there's a lot of content creators or there's a lot of Twitter users have like flags in their bios or some bullshit? Well, now there's a whole new slew of people that has the Bibles on their bios or some sort of proverbs. Sorry, not proverbs, some Bible verse. They're fucking insufferable too, man. Like they're absolutely grifters on both sides of the aisle, and I don't like them equally. Yeah. Guys like the quartering are what I hate. Oh, I know the quartering drama. Oh fuck! You guys wanna hear you guys wanna hear a confession of mine? I used to watch and like the quartering back when I was back in 2020 and 2019, I think. Yeah, I used to watch this guy a lot, bro. Yeah, like back in 2019, 2020, I used to watch him a lot. Mostly for like culture stuff. Not culture stuff. For like what's it called? I think it was the Chinese stuff, like the anti-Chinese stuff that I watched from him occasionally. Yeah, and who else did I like? Who else did I like? Oh, at the same time, I watched a lot of Destiny. Oh, she's streaming right now. Whoa. Yeah, I definitely like content creators from both sides of the political spectrum. I didn't really care because like you have to understand it from my point of view. I didn't really care what the fuck they were yapping about when it comes to like my racism or like my black people in my neighborhood, them jeets in my Canadian malls or some bullshit. Like I didn't care about that because like who fucking cares? I'm not Canadian, I'm not US. Like the problem doesn't personally involve me. But I do cover their game coverages. I talk about the dramas and the beef that they have with other content creators and shit like that. Like I was in that side of the aisle. I think OG people might have realized that I used to be like a Kiwi Farms user. Used to. Yeah. VOD is Kildian. Wait, what? What happened? Did something happen? He used to be entertaining and then he fell for the coffee cult. I think he's pathetic, yeah. I think he's super pathetic. Holy shit. TBH Usagi, I watch him actually to understand people I don't normally agree with, like Asmongold. Yeah, I mean, if people want to watch or like to watch content creators from both sides of the aisle, I would like to think it's best to watch people that actually knows what they're talking about and how do I want to say this? And are actually learned individuals. You know what I mean? Yeah. But because there are fucking people, there are fucking retards, like people that are just so incredibly bad faith, like super stupid and insecure. Like you have, on one side you have the quartering, on the other you have fucking Nick is not green. What's his name? What's his fucking name again? I don't like that guy. Nick, his name. Yeah, I think it was Nick is not green. Now, obviously, I'm employed now, so I don't really have time to do a lot of the internet stuff that I used to do. Oh yeah, so the one time Argentina plays, she can't put on their jersey to curse them. Yo, dude! Yo! I love the big Yahoo memes. I don't know why. They're so funny to me. Goodbye, VOD? Wait, chat, wait, what do you mean? What happened? What happened? Did I pull on something? Did I pull up something? What happened? Is this like a joke I don't get? No, wait, no. I'm actually concerned now. What happened? Why is the VOD gonna be dead? They're talking about you slinging words? What did I say? Netanyahu? I mean, I don't think I said anything wrong, did I? No, that was Twitter. Oh, I scrolled on a Twitter word? On a word on Twitter? I see. I should stop scrolling. Stop scrolling. Not in the Yahoo, true, not in Yahoo. True. Oh. I think that'll be it for now, chat. Yeah, I think that'll be it for now. Yeah. I'm getting tired. I have not slept for 26 hours, bro. It's about to be 27. It's approaching 7 a.m. for me right now. So I suppose that'll be it. Thank you guys for watching the stream. Oh, hey, that's my video. Thank you for... Oh, hey, that's my stream. Thank you for being in the chat. People in the Twitch chat, thank you for sticking around. Ran-san, fucking I am specialist. I am blah, blah, blah. Yeah, tacos and people on the... Tacos, Nepal, and people on the Kick side of things. And Twitter people. I don't see any people, Twitter people chatting. I wonder if that's a problem on my end. But I super appreciate everything that you guys have talked about. And for sticking into the stream. Whoa, 200 viewers? I didn't realize that. Alright. Thank you, chat. Again, thank you for coming. Bye-bye. I have to go to bed now. Bye-bye.